And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours edition. We're joined with some lovely ladies. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Look at you.
Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out.
It's the night. In the night. No control.
Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as what seems. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night.
Right.
We are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to the Fresh Fit Podcast After Hours edition. Quick announcement before we get into the show. Number one, rumble.com/freshfit. As you guys know, we've been doing some interviews that are a bit more controversial. We had Tommy Robinson on. We talked about a bunch of things that probably wouldn't fly on YouTube, man. So if you want uncensored full interviews, go ahead and check us out on rumble.com/freshfit. We got Nick Fuentes coming on Friday. So that's definitely going to be Rumble primarily. So
Bless you, Martin.
Excuse me. So yeah, check us out over there on rumble.com/freshfit. Also, guys, freshfit.locals.com. As you guys know, we live stream the pre-show right before. So if you guys want to, get to see behind the scenes stuff or whatever it may be, Fresh on his excursions on boats and stuff like that, go ahead and check him out.
4th of July, man.
Freshfit.locals.com because he's outside. I'm not. Also get the merch, guys. Fresh Fit Podcast, freshfitstore.com. Where you can get the Chris Bum shirt, which I'm wearing right now, my favorite shirt. Because this guy never shows up for work. So yeah, it is what it is. Freshfitstore.com. And then also, guys, check out our clips channel where we post 6 clips per day, 10 shorts per day. Check us out over there if you guys want to get bite-sized portions of the video. It seems like a certain twin group has decided to react to one of the clips. So we'll probably react to that here, probably, guys, for y'all. I'm thinking maybe this week or next week. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
And then also we got another YouTube channel, guys, called More Fresh Fit Clips. So go ahead and subscribe to that one as well. We want to get that one to 100K and get the main one to 1 million. And then
Isn't it funny in that video, the whole comment section was on our side?
pretty much
Hilarious.
Yeah. I lost a lot of respect for them after that, but that's fine. We'll go ahead and actually, instead of attacking the individual, we'll go ahead and attack the arguments. No ad hominems. And then also, guys, check us out on Spotify. If you guys want to listen to the podcast audio version or even get the video version, check us out over there. And also subscribe to Fresh's vlog.
Guys, we had an awesome live stream with Casey Redbear covering dating in America versus dating in Colombia. Go check it out. And guys, 200K on the way. Let's go. I'll see you guys in Colombia July 18th. I believe we'll be there. So see you guys there. Peace.
What do you mean peace, man? The show's still going.
As in, like, peace out for my segment. My segment.
Peace.
Yeah, all right. Well, go ahead, guys. Check me out on Fed Reacts. You guys know I do criminal breakdowns on there. I'll be covering the YNW Melly case. I'll probably drop the new mech documentary for you guys. I'm debating whether I'm going to drop it in full for you guys or do my reaction because the documentary is very complex. It's an hour and a half long, but we go into how a certain state that won't be named on YouTube stole the nuclear bomb from the United States and was all involved in the JFK assassination. Very high IQ shit. So make sure to tune in tomorrow. I'm going to drop one of the two for y'all. And then also get my book, Why Women Deserve Less. I got it in hardcover, softcover, and Kindle, as well as Audible. So go ahead and get that book. #1 bestseller on Amazon.
Oh, they love it.
I'm sure they do.
They love it.
And then, yeah, Chris, go ahead.
Yes, girls, DM me the RC Poxin. Make sure you have photos. Please show up, dress nice, the proper way. Don't bring anyone, no entourages, no nothing. Shout out to the girls for coming to the panel, and let's have a great show. Hopefully no Frank Castles. I don't know. Let's get it.
All right. Cool. Ladies, if you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want to, of course,
Your body count.
and we'll start
What?
right here. Already.
What up, y'all? I'm Hetty Betty. I'm 26. I'm a rapper. My body count's none of your motherfucking business. Period. Why don't you tell me yours first?
Okay, rapper. What do you do for other than rapping?
I manage bars and restaurants.
Okay. Dating status?
Single as fuck.
She
Ready
belongs
for
to
this
the
summer?
streets.
We could tell. Highest level of education? Highest level?
Bachelor's degree, baby.
In
Full
what?
scholarship. International development.
Nice.
I'm
Cool.
cultured.
We can see that for sure. You rap. All right.
Stop it.
Wait, Fresh. Are you talking to Axel?
I kind of don't want to hear it, bro.
Yeah.
But you know what? For the chat, can you spit a bar, a verse, something
Spit it, baby.
for the chat?
Go ahead.
I got this whore, right? About 5'9". He's got the smooth dick. He got the pork grind. Cock made for porn. I had some foresight to peddle his foreskin all over a porn site. He ain't like the shit, but it ain't his business. I'm a businesswoman bringing dollar bills in. I might be killing him, but I be feeling him. Could help it if a bit off the top goes missing. Nasty bitch, he only fucked me on my period. He even gave me neck. He said he loved the red interior. He started tearing up, and I said, why the fuck so serious? Got baptized by the pussy at a spiritual experience.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
The fact that he had the mask on.
All right.
That was different. Okay.
All right. Let me go through this one more time. So it's Heidi 20. Heidi, you said?
Hetty,
Heidi, and then you're 26. Where are you originally from?
North Carolina.
Okay. What part?
Bumfuck.
What's the name of the town?
Rutherford Tid.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah,
Real
that is out
bumfuck.
there.
Mhm.
And then you said you're a rapper and you're manager of a restaurant. And then you said you have a bachelor's degree in international development. Where'd you get it from?
University of Vermont.
Okay.
Full ride, baby.
Okay.
Go
UVM.
Cats.
Yeah, that's out there in the middle of nowhere too.
Mhm.
All right. What about you?
My name is Hazel.
Hey,
Lou.
y'all.
All right. Hazel, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. Where are you from?
Panama City.
Okay.
I'm a high school graduate.
All right. And what do you do for work?
Help my girlfriend with her business.
You work for your friend?
hmm
What's her business?
She drop ship.
Okay. You do. Okay. So she runs a dropshipping business and you help her with that?
Yes.
Okay. And then you said you graduated high school. And what's your relationship status?
Taken.
Okay. How long you been together?
2 years.
Congratulations.
Love that. For
How'd y'all meet in high school?
TikTok.
Okay. I guess. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
Yo, nowadays you never know, man.
Yeah.
Social
Never
media.
fucking know.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. What about you?
So my name is Renata. I'm from Brazil. I'm 33.
Wait,
I'm-
33?
Bom dia.
What part of Brazil are you from?
Fortaleza.
I'm
Bless
sorry?
you.
Fortaleza.
Oh,
It's
okay.
north of Brazil. And I'm fresh design and personal style. And I have degree and a master degree in Milano. And
Hold on one sec. What do you do for work?
fashion design and
Okay. Fashion design.
yes.
Okay. And then you said you have a master's degree in what?
Fashion buyer. I
in-
did in Milano days.
Okay. And did you get your master's here or in Brazil?
So my degree I got in Brazil, and my master I got in Milano, Italy.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So you have a master's in from Italy, and then you have your bachelor's from Brazil.
Yes.
And it's in fashion design, you said?
Yes.
Okay. And then what's your relationship status?
Single.
Okay, cool. What about you?
My name is Michelle. I'm 21 years old. I'm currently a waitress and highest education.
Where are you
level-
originally from?
Utah,
Okay. What part of Utah?
Salt Lake City.
Okay.
And then my highest education level completed is high school.
All right. Relationship status?
Single.
All right.
About to be taken.
What about you?
My name is Bella B. I'm 20. I'm a beauty specialist, and my highest education level completed is aesthetic school,
Where are you originally from?
Ohio.
Okay. And you said aesthetics,
hmm
and then high school,
hmm
and then single, or what's your relationship status?
I'm single.
What about you?
My name is Anna Mako,
Okay.
and I
How old are
am
you?
32.
Okay. Where are you from?
From Los Angeles.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I have a marketing company called Brandmeyer Marketing.
All right. What do you market specifically?
We work with everyone, but we're a full service agency. So we do everything from like digital assistance to SaaS programming, high level web design, social media, SEO, all of it.
Okay. All right. So if people want to get their name out there, etc., they'll go to you and you'll basically run them.
Oh
through.
yeah, we like copied like the clips and everything, like everything you guys are doing, like running the short ends of the clips and
Yeah.
getting the clickbait and everything. We do that too.
Okay. And what's your highest education level?
A bachelor's,
Okay. And what?
business development,
Okay. Where'd you get it from?
Maryville University
Where's that at?
in St. Louis.
Okay. Is that where you're like originally from, or you just went to college there?
No, I'm originally born and raised Los Angeles.
Okay.
Live
So
and
you
die.
are okay.
Yeah.
Do you live in Miami now, or are you just?
I just moved here last week.
Okay. Good move.
Oh, also AKA Grandma Monkey Lips from Black Pill.
Hi.
Mo knows. I don't know. He okay.
Black pill?
Yeah.
What are those?
I'm surprised that she even knows what that is. Okay.
Inkwells.
All right. And what's your relationship status?
She belongs to the street. That was a
Single?
hard, like,
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I'm
man.
leaving a
You're thinking a lot.
relationship.
You're leaving a relationship?
Yeah.
All right, so you're with him, but you're about to break up with him.
Yeah. No, well, we kind of already broke up, so.
Okay.
So you know you're
Newly single.
gonna turn him
fuck
black
that
pill?
nigga.
That's messed up, man.
No.
Okay.
messed up.
How
He's
long
not
were you
into it.
together before you cut it off?
Like a couple years.
Damn.
You know.
Oh, why does you move to Miami? Now makes sense.
Yeah.
I moved
Shout out
here-
to Brazil.
You know,
Yo,
fuck
yo,
that
yo.
nigga. Come outside.
No.
She
I
represents
moved,
the lights,
I moved
yeah.
out here for work. I didn't move out here for the guy, but hoped it worked, but it didn't.
Is he still in LA?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. She moved out here to get away from the guy.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Hey guys, my name is Evelyn, born and raised in Miami, 20 years old. I'm a lash tech. Highest educational level is high school, and relationship status married.
Well, you're married.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You said you're from Miami?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you're a lash tech, and then how long you been married?
A month.
Oh,
Oh wow, new.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
How'd you guys meet?
Through someone I knew.
Okay.
Wait, how long you been dating?
A year.
Is he religious? Religious guy?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And what's your highest education level completed? High school?
Yeah, high school.
Or did you get your esthetician license to be a lash tech?
No, I just went and got a course and got a certification.
Oh, okay. Cool. What about you?
Hey y'all. My name is Kernice.
Kernice, you said?
Kernice, like Denise, but Kerr.
Yeah, Kernice. Okay. How old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
All right, cool. Where are you from?
I'm from Miami-Dade County, but originally raised in Bronson, Florida.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I don't do nothing for work. I am a silent investor, manager for the family, and whoever else needs me to be there.
So, okay, so you're unemployed?
I'm an entrepreneur.
Okay, you know what?
Okay, what do you do?
Self-employed.
Okay, so self-employed.
Self-employed.
What do you do specifically?
I manage
what?
Manage people. I market. I produce.
I do whatever you want.
I do whatever you want me to do. To be honest with you, I'm just that
What do you
girl.
want to
You're an
be?
entrepreneur.
Yes.
Can you spell it?
No, I can't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not about to even fucking make myself look like a fool trying to spell that out. No, you got me fucked up about it. You got me fucked up, stupid. It's been a long time. I didn't even do the spelling bee, brother. Okay.
All right, so you said
So
you're an
done.
entrepreneur. You manage people.
Right. So I manage my family, my friends, pretty much, and I promote them and I market for them. I'm a single. Well, I'm not single anymore. I'm engaged.
Yeah, he is really right.
Thank you. So just pretty much a stay-at-home mom who is an entrepreneur and just,
Okay.
you know.
So you have a child. You stay at home and you manage people. Okay. I'm assuming your fiance is the breadwinner.
I mean, why wouldn't he be?
Well, I saw him. He is definitely.
I stay at home. That's
Okay,
my job.
That's why. Well, you also said you're an
He's-
entrepreneur, so I don't know who the
He's
breadwinner
confirming.
is.
He's
If you're an
confirming. He's the
entrepreneur, then I don't
breadwinner.
know how much he makes versus how much you make. You're claiming you make money.
I mean,
from-
that's really not your business, but we make money.
Bruh. Look, let me set some parameters here.
Okay.
I don't know how you speak with your fiance or whatever, but you're not gonna. This is
He's the breadwinner.
that's cool. Just answer the questions directly.
He's
This
the
isn't-
breadwinner.
Okay, fantastic. We're not gonna play this stupid game on the show. You understand? I understand that you want to maybe try to purport yourself to be a character or whatever, but this isn't the fresh and fun show. If you continue the bullshit, I will kick you off. Answer the questions directly, succinctly, coherently, make sense when you speak, and don't make a clown of yourself.
Okay.
Understood?
I didn't think I was, but okay.
No, you are.
Okay. Answer the question. He is the breadwinner.
Cool. So you're the stay-at-home mom.
Stay-at-home mom, entrepreneur.
Okay, and what does he do?
Do I have to answer that?
I mean, you could say the industry. It's cool. You don't have to say specifically.
I mean, he's just retired. I mean, we're just he's retired.
You're trolling.
Owns property.
You're trolling right now.
No, he just owns property.
All right, so he's a real estate investor.
Bruv. Okay.
Oh God, man.
That's a long
I mean, I
show,
didn't want to
bro.
put my man's business out there. I'm sorry.
I mean, bro, it's
Real
not that.
estate's so
I'm a real
big.
estate investor too. Like it's
It's
not
so big.
It's not like, you know what I'm saying. Like it's not.
Rocket science.
Man. Okay.
Okay.
If anything, you're picking up your guy by saying that. You know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So it's like, dude.
All right.
Okay.
What a great start to the show.
Yeah, holy shit.
In any case, chat first are questions.
You had the questions, right?
Yes, I did. Ladies on the panel, give me your opinion here. I just want to know your take on this because I think it's very good that we have a parameter here because I think for dating, men have an expectation, women do too as well. But I want to know from you guys, how long should a guy wait for sex?
Yeah.
And we'll start right here.
Until I motherfucking say so. I don't
Period.
fuck on the first date. I mean,
Stop the cat.
From that song, I couldn't tell from that song earlier.
well, you know, it's a persona. It's a character. It's a stage name.
And then
you
what's the
know?
longest you made a guy wait for sex?
Forever.
So you never give it to him? It's the longest?
Many times he's not gotten it.
And why is that?
Because the pussy chooses. I mean, she chooses. I don't. So
What? Break that down real quick. I don't.
you know, your pussy gets wet for who your pussy gets wet for. Like it's not.
But is it because he didn't do well on the date, or like he turned you off? Like what?
Me and my therapist been trying to figure it out for a minute. You know, I've been in there for a year, so catch me next year. I might have some more answers for you.
Wouldn't it be fair to say that women get turned on by what they hear and men get turned on by what they see?
I think women get turned on by what they feel intuitively. Men talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, but the feelings are derived from what they hear, correct?
I mean, words are words. There's meaning underneath them.
Which directly influence how you feel, correct?
I'd say that takes into account body language, eye contact.
Yes, a lot of communication can be covert and not be spoken, but wouldn't it be fair to say that there's an old saying, women fall in love with what they hear, men fall in love with what they say, with what they, excuse me. Yeah, with what they see. That's why men lie and women wear makeup. So would you say that it's fair that women fall in love with what they hear?
I personally think that's an oversimplification. I think people are individuals. And people fall in love with, you know.
But generally
what speaks to
speaking,
their heart.
generally speaking, not
Sure.
not just you.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, you said that the pussy chooses, but I would argue it's the female mind that chooses, and then the vagina reacts to what it interprets from what the man is saying.
I don't mean the pussy just as a physical attribute. I mean the pussy as a vibe. You know?
Okay, the vibe.
The famous vibe.
Yes, it's very big.
You know the vibe.
The vibe.
Well, actually, I would argue most men don't.
You think so?
Yes, most men don't understand when women say the vibe. It's a very crude way to explain how I feel at a given time based on what the man is telling me, what I'm experiencing, the situation that we're currently in. It's a very ambiguous term that women use to describe the atmosphere.
Well, I'd say the vibe is frequently changing, so it makes sense it could be confusing.
No, I'm talking about like a lot of men are not familiar with the ambiguous term that women use, the vibe, but it encompasses many different things.
What do you think it means?
I just described it.
Which would be,
I literally just described it.
could you run it back for me one more time? A little synopsis?
Wow, this is
it encompasses many different things.
Yeah, this is crazy. Wow.
Language, body language.
It's gonna be a long show, man.
You said it was 2 hours.
Myron, you want that Advil right now, Myron?
I literally just described it, but it's fine. So to go back to the question, you say it's until I say so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you said the longest you made a guy wait is forever?
Yep.
Does that imply that you guys never had sex before?
And that he's still waiting, yeah.
Okay. All right. And then what's the shortest you made a guy wait? Or was that the next follow-up question?
Was gonna be, but
okay, no. Yeah. That's fine. Do you want to go around once and then? Okay, all right. So she said forever.
Okay, so how long should a guy wait? How
Until
long did
I'm
you?
ready.
Okay, and how long did you make a guy wait?
5 years.
Okay. Why did you make him wait? Because obviously speaking, there's a reason why you made him wait 5 years, but he stayed that long. It's crazy. So why 5 years?
Because I wasn't ready yet.
Mentally, physically.
Both.
What? I'm just curious. Why was that?
What do you mean?
Because I guarantee you, some guys didn't have to wait 5 years.
Guarantee you 5 years.
No, not every guy had to wait 5 years though.
Then they leave.
So you had sex with one guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So you're a lesbian?
No, I'm bisexual.
Bye.
I just pick and choose.
Okay, that's different.
All right, wait. Okay, so for you, just real quick, what was because you said forever. Okay, that guy lost. What's the longest you made a guy wait where you actually completed the deed?
2 years probably.
2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sorry, 2 years.
2 years. Okay, and then you said 5 years.
Yes.
Is that the man that you're currently with?
No.
So the guy that you're currently with hasn't had sex with you yet?
She's with a girl.
I'm with a girl.
Oh, you're with a girl,
Yes.
and you're engaged to her.
I'm not engaged.
Or no, sorry. No, that was.
That's me.
Oh, okay. But you guys been together for 2 years.
Yes.
I'm confused.
Okay. So she's with a girl now.
Yeah.
And you identify as bisexual,
Mm-hmm.
but you've only had sex with one guy.
Mm-hmm.
And that one guy, you made him wait for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. What about you? I got thrown off because when she said relationship, I automatically assumed the guy.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So I
Different. What's the longest you made a guy wait?
don't. Okay, I don't wait a lot of time, like 4 years. Okay.
W Brazil in the chat. W Brazil in the chat, man. They don't play games, man.
You know, like okay, 3, 4 dates. I see. I like the guy. I like it intimate with the guy. Okay, let's enjoy it. It's like that, you know. I don't. That's that. What?
So the longest you made him wait is how long?
Like 3, 4 dates. I hang out. I'll
3
talk.
4 dates? Okay.
Yeah, I talk.
How long were those? Like, what was the span?
What is that?
Like, how long was that span? Unless you went
The
on 3
time.
dates in 3 days in a row. but
No. Like okay, one day, 1 weekend, next weekend, like 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Like 1 month, for
okay.
do that.
So the longest you made him wait is 1 month.
Yeah, it's 1
All right.
month.
What about you?
I make them wait like a month or 2.
It's the longest, not
Oh, like a year and a half.
1 year.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
My longest was 6 months.
Made a guy wait 6 months.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hold on. Why?
I was younger. It was like my first boyfriend.
Okay.
So just yeah.
You want to ask them why they made them wait?
Yeah.
Okay. Why for you?
I don't know.
Why 1 year?
I just didn't want to.
There must be a reason why.
I was like a little younger. I think I was just a little more awkward. I was just like, I don't want to.
Okay, so age, I guess, younger. Okay.
Like 18.
Was it really that you were younger, or that he just wasn't that attractive in the first place? You needed more time for him to build attraction with you because you were just so not attracted to him at the time.
No, I thought he was cute for a while because like I've known him since I've known him since I was like 13.
Okay. So would it be fair to say that your familiarity made you lose attraction to him a little bit? Why you made him wait?
No, because I did it when I was like, I don't know, because it was also kind of just like an in the moment thing. Like I didn't plan or expect to.
Was he like the good guy friend that didn't get noticed type thing? Like, like in the chick flicks?
No.
I'm like, why do I feel like you were a virgin and you gave it to him?
No,
not that either.
But I probably had like my first few bodies.
All right,
so you're still.
So he was just a nice guy.
Yeah, it's like
Is really what it came down to.
Thing.
It's just that I knew him, so it's just like intimacy was like different, Like I've known him for years.
Yeah,
like, he knows
you knew
me.
him too long, so it was not there. But he was
It's exactly what I said.
inside.
Familiarity that made her lose attraction.
The other guys, you smashed way sooner. So it's like,
it's literally, bro. I mean,
okay.
This segment does teach a lot, though. I hope the audience is paying attention here. Did you want to ask her why you made him wait 3 to 4 months? Or
no, because she did it pretty quickly. So I mean, like that's kind of like
okay.
I be direct.
Well, a
I
month,
was
yeah.
probably direct.
And then why'd you make him wait? You want to know why, right?
Yeah.
Okay, why? Why you made him wait 5 years?
Wasn't ready.
She said she wasn't ready.
Okay, and then for you, why'd you make him wait 2 years?
I wasn't that attracted to him at first, but he was really nice. He was a good guy. So I figured I'd...
That's pity pussy. Pity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Would it be fair to say that he treated you really well compared to other guys?
I mean, I think I let guys like kind of show who they are. So I think some guys like put on a big front at first, and he didn't really do that. He seemed more genuine. So
you made him wait 2 years.
So he was nice
for being genuine.
Pretty much. Sorry.
What the fuck? Bad boys.
Well, I mean, like what would you do? Like if you were trying to get with some girl you didn't really care about her, you probably wouldn't make her wait, right?
I mean, no.
Right. And if you like really wanted to get to know somebody, like
Well, that
might wait a
implies
little
that the
bit
genders
longer.
are equal.
We're not.
That's your opinion,
That's a fact.
according to you.
I mean,
Do you think men and women are equal?
I think they're
Absolutely not.
different.
So therefore, they're not equal.
Depends on what your standard is. How are you measuring it? Equal by what
If you're
standard?
different by definition, you're not equal.
I mean, I don't know.
What do
under,
you know?
Like under the law?
What
or...
do you know, ma'am?
Yeah, what do you know?
Stop it.
I mean, men and women are very different from a cognitive standpoint, from a physiologically standpoint. So therefore, we're extremely different. So I would say, because you basically phrased me in an egalitarian question, like, well, what if the roles were flipped? Like, would you make a girl wait? And I'm like, well, that situation wouldn't really come up because men aren't in the driver's seat when it comes to dating like women are.
I mean, just like on a human to human level, like if you want to get to know somebody before you start a sexual relationship with them, you make them wait. You don't just jump into bed with them right off the bat.
95% of men would never make a woman wait. Realistically speaking.
Think about it.
It's women that are the ones that control sex, not men, typically.
Is that why you said they drive it?
Yes. Women controls who has sex. So, I mean, that's...
I mean,
Yeah, we're not the. I see what you're trying to say. Oh, what if the shoe's on the other foot? It doesn't really apply here because men and women are not the same when it comes to sex and relationship. Excuse me, relationships.
I gotta give it to him.
Sure. I mean, I agree with that. I think culturally too it has a lot to deal with it, but I think we're all also just people, like individuals, trying to have genuine connections with each other.
Yeah, but individuals are way more alike than people want to admit.
Individuals are way more alike than people want to admit.
Yes,
So men and equal are way more alike than people want to admit, like maybe you.
absolutely. Men are far more
so
similar.
you just agreed with me.
No. Because you said, but people are individuals, and you're trying to say that people are different. And what I'm arguing is that more people are very similar. It's just that they might not be as honest about it.
Yeah, so you're saying people are very similar. So men and women are pretty similar.
No, I meant as in
Okay.
men are very similar to other men, and women are very similar to other women.
Now you're making the distinction.
But that's what he meant.
I mean, it was implied because we were talking about the gender differences in the conversation.
He's breaking it down
from the
for you.
first place.
Okay. Sure.
I mean, like, if you're having a conversation about gender differences, I wouldn't think I would need to reiterate again. Oh yeah, and by the way, let me distinguish.
I said individuals are much more alike than people would want
you
to
know how
admit.
females
And
are.
you
You
just
gotta
tried
break
to
it down
say
for
two
us.
individuals are very different, male, female. But you just said they're more alike than you'd like to
But
admit.
we're talking within the context of gender differences in relationships between men and women, so that polarity was already implied in the conversation.
I think there's a lot of feminine men and there's a lot of masculine women.
No, she does make a point.
That wasn't what we're
Argument though.
It wasn't.
What is the argument? Can you explain it to me?
Incredible.
Okay, now let's just move on.
Okay.
Losing brain
Okay.
cells here.
So we started here because she said that her guy was nice and she made him wait for 2 years, and
which is her choice.
Yeah.
So her body, her choice.
All right. I don't want to get off because this is your line of questioning, so I don't want to distract from it.
What about you?
Oh, what was the question?
It's been a while.
To be
sorry.
fair,
You guys gotta give me that one.
It was something about
How long should a guy wait to smash?
Should a guy wait to smash?
How long should he wait?
Should
How
he
long
wait?
did you make them wait? Is what it was, right?
No. How long should he wait?
Should he wait?
Generally.
I mean,
Well, I thought it was how long?
It's through
Did you use the longest you made him wait?
So
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this. I don't make the guy wait that long because I don't date guys that I don't like. So probably like couple dates, right?
Right.
But that's if I have to be dating people that I like. That's all I date. A guy should not. I mean, I've been on both sides of the spectrum. I think that guys should not really wait. I think that if there is something to be said when guys tell other guys like you should only look for women that they say it in Spanish, que tienen la ganas, like they're hot for you, they're excited for you. Because if kind of like, if you keep asking the question, it's going to be the same thing. Women don't have a rating scale. Women have smash or pass. Sometimes if they're lonely, they may smash. Sometimes if they're bored, they may smash. Sometimes if they're drunk, they may smash. But I always tell, I have guy friends and I tell them all, if you keep dating a girl more than 3 dates and you don't smash, move along. Because 9 times out of 10, it is what you know what it is.
Right.
It is what it is. Like you are for
totally
girl,
for
she
that.
doesn't F with you. She's using you for the dates. She's going to get a meal
And the
ticket.
drinks.
Like
You're
get
right.
it done, whatever.
Yeah.
But at least like the friend. They're not watching this, but my guy friends, like they'll all attest them. I tell them 3 dates, that's it.
Would you agree that like in the first encounter of meeting a guy, you know if you want to smash or not? Like
100% within 8
Right.
seconds. That's why I keep saying like women don't use a rating scale. Men use rating scale because it's not even a rating scale. Guys are just trying to understand women, and women don't realize that men are trying to understand women. So the only way that men can like equivocate what women are thinking is they go into a rating scale to try and understand what girls like. And that's why he's asking the question of like, would you, wouldn't you, should you, shouldn't you? And the reality is, if a girl is hot and we have hormones, we have more emotions than men. You guys think more logically, so you're thinking analytically, but we think emotionally. And if you have emotions, you have inspiration, you have motivation, you're gonna be all wet and you're gonna be like, Daddy. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay.
Hey, she ain't lying.
Quite a lot of info at one time.
Sorry.
Just so it's clear, it's what's the longest you made a guy wait, and then why, right?
No, the question was from the very beginning. How long should a guy wait, and how long did you make him wait? Three-part question. And then for you, how long did you make him wait? The
When
longest.
I was 23, I think I made a guy wait 6 months because we were friends 1st.
Mhm.
But it was just because we were friends first and we were in a friend group and we didn't want to mess up the friend group. Other
was in a
than
friend
that, the dude like stayed in my. Let me tell you this, guys, in the chat. The guy was in my bed and stayed in my bed and didn't touch me, and I was losing my freaking mind.
Stupid.
Like, that's what you want to go for. You don't want to go for anything less than that.
Wait,
Okay.
so you don't want them to touch you?
We
or
don't.
I wanted him to touch the
Okay,
shoes.
gotcha. Just making sure I'm following.
I know my girlfriend's on my face.
What she basically said is she wants the woman to be in the woman needs to be in the pursuit phase, not the other way around.
Yeah, I need to be pursued. I will never pursue. Every time a guy has tried to make me pursue, and like, you know, the book.
No, but just literally just now, the example you provided is that he didn't show you attention and you wanted it.
No. What I said was he was with me and he did not make the move. That is what drove me crazy. The attention was 110% there. That is why I was losing my mind. He opened the doors. He was there. He was sleeping in my bed. Oh,
That's what I mean. Like, he didn't pursue you sexually at that point, and it
sexually.
made you.
That's the word.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
He made it about everything except for the sexual part. And because of that, I felt so cared for and so safe and so everything that I was just like, con ganas.
That's your friend.
Take me. He was my.
Your friend.
Is that the guy that you broke up with? Or someone else?
No, someone else. I almost married that man.
Oh.
There's a strategy for that.
That's kind of
It's
romantic.
really
It's
no.
like
That
therapy
was like
stuff.
I use that as
Why
like,
didn't you get married to him?
he joined the military and he started drinking a lot and getting into drugs.
Ooh.
Understandable.
Did you like him better than the guy
Oh
you
my
broke
god,
up with?
I'm like getting emotional.
Did you like him better than the guy that you broke up with recently? When he was in his prime, at
The
least?
guy that I broke up recently with, it's not.
Man, fuck that nigga.
No, because that's the problem. No, that's the problem. That right there,
no,
that's
what I'm
the
asking,
problem.
it's very simple. It's when the military guy that had the issues that
It's
you
not
first were going to marry
It's
him.
not simple.
When
It's not simple.
When he was at his prime, and then your other guy when he was at his prime, who did you like better?
I'm going to tell you this. The one that I almost married is the one that I was in love with
There you go.
because
Okay.
because he showed. And the one that I was with recently, the problem with him is he was cheated on twice before. And so
Oh.
every time that I wanted the intimacy, he was there with opening the doors and stuff. But that actual like ride or die, every time we got close to it, boom, he'd like disappear for like hours or days and like not respond. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. There's too much like push and pull, too many games, too many this. I'm like, and that works in the 20s. Girls in their 20s, that works with girls in their 20s. Girls in their 30s, it doesn't work.
Okay. But assuming all things are equal, the other guy was your first love and you preferred him. Assuming he didn't go into the drugs and all the other bullshit, he was the better
But he did.
candidate. No, I'm saying at
If
their
he didn't.
prime.
If he
I'm saying
didn't.
all things equal.
Oh, hypothetically, both of them are
Yes.
at their prime and we're both everything goes.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
the military guy was
Okay.
more attractive.
No, it's not more
to you.
attractive. It was ride or die. So there's it's
You were more attracted to him. That's my point.
because he was ride or die. It's not attraction. Attraction is when you find someone attractive and there's like a I like you.
But
This and I know you're frustrated with me, but I'm trying to explain it from a woman's point so that you can understand it better. Women don't just see attraction like I'm physically attracted to you. It's also like a safety thing. So
a multi-layered.
yes,
issue.
but the first one put
But the
all
bottom
those
line
layers.
is attraction.
Yeah,
it's
no,
the
the
bottom
first
line is
one put-
attraction.
No, they're both really hot.
The
They're
bottom
both-
line, I think, is one handled it and one didn't. I think that's
well,
what
the
it
second
is.
one actually was way
Not
better
the
at handling
military,
him.
not the military guy. The
No,
mil-
military guy was
loyalty.
like okay, but like that
So
second guy
what
was
she's
like,
saying is that the second one handled it. Pretty
Okay,
much.
well,
Shut up, bitch.
we'll move on from here. What about you?
I think a
The bottom
guy-
line is attraction. There's multiple components to attraction. What I simply was saying was, it seems to me from your story, from your own words, the first guy was far more attractive from a holistic standpoint, and he was the better candidate. However, he fucked up and lost that attraction from getting into drugs, etc.
You said that so
You left
eloquently.
him, and then you went on to the next guy. He was also attractive, but he did not compare to the other guy because he did certain things that made you lose attraction for him, such as hot and cold signals, etc. Fair?
I love the way you said that. You said that eloquently. Thank you.
Well,
You figured out your mind.
yeah.
No, you said-
when
that's
you've
a lot
interviewed
of
a bunch of
jargon.
women, you just kind of, you know,
That was really for like speaking women language. That's like yo.
yeah, I've talked to
I like-
2,300 of y'all, man. So
I like
we're start to
therapists.
be able to decode the woman needs.
Okay. What about you?
I think a guy should do it whenever he wants to. The guy.
No. Okay. I agree, but we can't just do it without your consent. So, how long ideally should you wait, in your opinion?
Like a year.
A year?
Yeah, year and a half.
Okay. And then the question is, how long do you make a guy wait?
A year.
Why?
Honestly, to be honest, like I always wanted to wait till I was married,
Mhm.
and then shit happened. And I was like, yeah, I'm never doing this again. And now I'm with this guy. I got married, and that's it. I've only
So the
had
current
this
guy that you're
two.
with now, you
It's
made
my
him wait a
second.
year?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I love that.
Okay. So interesting. And then he waited a year and then married you,
Mhm.
and then smashed.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
is he Christian?
Yeah.
Devout Christian?
Mhm.
So religion made him, I guess, wait a year and then marry you.
It was mutual because I was also like raised that way,
Mhm.
and then I fucked up, and I was like, yeah, I'm never again doing that until I actually get married.
So you have two bodies.
Yeah, just two.
Okay.
Wait, so the longest a guy should wait, you're saying, is 1 year, and then the longest that you've made a guy wait is 1 year.
Mhm.
The guy you lost your virginity to, you made him wait 1 year.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. And then what about you?
Yeah, I'm not letting a guy wait that long. Probably
Yeah,
like,
we know.
All right. So how much? The first question, if I'm not mistaken, is how long should a guy wait?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. He really shouldn't wait, to be honest with
Okay,
you.
okay.
Like, let a
Shouldn't wait.
nigga get his nut in, you know what I'm
All
saying?
right.
Shit.
So you're saying they shouldn't wait, and then what? And then what's the longest you made a guy wait?
2 hours.
Okay, first off, more like Stevie Harvey 90 days, you know what I'm saying?
90 days.
More like a month, maybe.
Stop the cap. So
I'm
is
not
it-
capping.
Is it
maybe
90
like a
days or
month.
30 days?
So my fiance had to wait like a month and 2 weeks. So there you go.
That's a good time.
Were you counting?
6
or,
weeks.
Like, what made you make him wait that long? Were you just counting the days down, or what was it?
Honestly, it wasn't even about the sexual thing when we were hanging out. It was more just like, you know, being in the moment and living our best life. And we talked about a lot of things, and we were just mutually attracted from the conversation. And then after that, I was like, man, fuck that. Like, what you trying to do? Like, what you trying to do?
Okay. So you made your fiance wait 6 weeks, but what I'm asking is, what's the longest you made a guy wait? In general. If it's 6 weeks, then it's 6 weeks. But I'm saying like
Like you on my high school, how long I waited, made them wait?
that's fine. You can
Shit, let me be nice.
just be honest.
I'll just say a month. Yeah, usually it's like a month before I even like, because they gotta push up on me a
Okay,
little
so
bit.
therefore the
somewhat.
longest you made them wait was actually a month and a
It's
half.
a month, man. I'm trying to.
You just said your
fuck.
fiance was 6 weeks.
That's my fiance.
Oh, this is a different nigga?
Yeah. it's the main nigga, the nigga that won. Shit. The nigga that won the fucking prize. Shit.
What though? What do you win?
He won me.
Oh.
That's L prize.
What'd you say? Who said that? Which one of y'all said that?
Oh, Chris.
The first question was, should a guy wait?
No,
You
he
responded
shouldn't
no.
wait.
Then we asked, what's the longest you've made a guy wait? And then you said, well, my fiance, I made him wait 6 weeks. Cool. Have you made anyone else wait longer than that? Yes. I
A
made
month.
someone wait a month.
A month.
Do you not understand that 6 weeks is longer than a month?
I mean, he's my fiance now, so of course he had to wait a little longer.
I don't think you understand the
therefore-
question.
Therefore,
I don't
the
think you're
fiance,
understanding
you
what he's
made
saying.
him wait the longest.
Help me understand.
You're not understanding. He asking how long should you wait?
How
The
long
guy-
should he
the
wait?
guy.
I mean, he really should.
No, the question was, how long did How long was the longest you made a guy wait?
The longest I made a guy
It's your
wait was
fiance.
6 fucking weeks.
That's the question. So it was not the guy in high school that was a month. It was this individual, your fiance, we made for 6 weeks.
Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, I asked you
It's in
if you needed to
general.
know that. Oh, in general, then
Yeah.
6 weeks then. In general, 6 weeks.
Okay.
That's what I said the first
Okay.
time.
So let's ring this thing.
Didn't I say that?
Well, the thing is that because I didn't realize you were doing a 3-line. Okay.
Wasn't there a third part of the question?
No.
Okay.
No.
It was a 2-part, right? It was how long should a guy wait? What's the longest you
Never.
made a guy wait?
6
Yeah.
weeks.
And then wait, it was why, right?
Why? Yeah.
Okay. Why?
So
Why'd you
why?
make your? Okay, we know the why. It was because it was going to be your fiance.
Pretty much.
All right. We didn't ask her that though. We only asked her.
Who?
All right. Let me go back through this. You said your guy, you made him wait forever, but then the reality is it's 2 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you said you made him wait because he was a nice guy. And then how long should a guy wait? We didn't ask her the first part. How long should a guy wait?
We did.
Until he
No, we
makes the
didn't.
move, like I think a guy should probably make the move
We asked
like
everybody.
very soon, like right off the bat. But then I think that opens up like a bigger conversation.
Yeah. He
No,
You know
but
what
how
I
long
mean?
should he wait is the question.
To make a move,
No,
I think
how long should he wait for sex?
for sex,
Yeah. 1 day, 2 day, never?
again, I think it depends on how much you like the girl. Like if you love this girl, you want to be with her that bad, you'll wait as long as she tells you. Right?
Honestly,
So you're saying wait as long as the girl wants.
Yeah.
man, fuck that.
Okay.
You know,
But
yeah.
I do think that men should make the move first. I think that opens up the conversation to like, how long do you want to wait? How long are we both willing to wait?
But isn't it? because
Okay.
of
How
us?
should he make this move that you're describing?
The vibe. I'm just kidding. No. Maybe just like a little leg touch, a little back of the
Pull my
neck,
hair.
something a little,
Kiss my neck.
something
Kiss
subtle but
kiss my ear.
sexy,
Pull my hair.
direct but
Pull my
not
hand.
pushy.
Oh my god.
You know,
Okay. So touch her.
Something.
subtle, sexy,
Romantically
not
touch
pushy.
me.
Yeah. I like
Romantically
a little
touch me.
brush my hand or like put your hand on my waist when I go through the doorway, like type shit. You know.
Always standing
But
on line, hold my waist.
your answer is as long as the girl wants.
Yeah.
If the guy should wait.
Yes.
Even if he has to wait forever.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Let's say your brother was talking to a girl and she was doing what you're doing. Would you be okay with that? Making a guy wait forever?
If he's okay with that, it's up to him.
No. As your brother, if a woman was employing the same tactic you're employing right now on a guy, making him wait forever, would you tell him, stop?
That's not the tactic I'm employing. You said that's not the tactic I'm employing. You said how long should he wait? I said as long as the girl says. You took it to forever.
Did you or did you not say earlier that you have a guy waiting forever?
Yeah, but I didn't say he should be.
No. But that's my question. If your brother was in the same predicament, what would you tell him?
I'd say if you want to fuck, if that's important to you, dip. If it's not,
Okay.
stay.
So you would advise him to not be on the girl's timeline.
I would
Yeah,
tell my
I don't-
brother
I
to
don't
fucking
suggest
move
that
on.
anybody be
Which-
on anybody
Say that.
else's
Do you not
timeline.
realize you just contradicted yourself?
If it's my brother,
I'm saying that you be on your own timeline for when you're ready to initiate something, but you have to have that mutual respect. You have to have consent. So
Of course.
yeah.
But you contradicted yourself.
No, I didn't. Tell me how.
It's gonna be a long show.
So if you ask me,
I asked you, how long should a guy wait?
Mm-hmm.
And then you said, as long as the girl wants him to wait.
Correct.
And then I said, okay, as long as the girl wants him to wait. You have a guy currently in forever. And then I asked you if your brother was in the same situation in this forever stage, what would you tell him? And you're telling him, don't be on her timeline, which contradicts what you just said.
Well, I mean, what else is he gonna do? What would the alternative be?
fuck another bitch.
They literally
Which is what
someone
you're
else.
for.
Find
But that
anybody
contradicts,
else
but
next.
that
So
contradicts
I
what
guess
you're
I'm saying
for.
the consent, the consent is mutual. So
My name is Book.
you want to wait. You wait as long as the girl wants to wait. If you want to be with her,
It's a type of girl though too, because you can't just wait. If a guy waits, he should be waiting for like the creme de la creme, right? One body, like this a top tier. But if he's waiting for a girl that's got like, look, I'm 32. If a man is gonna be waiting for me for weeks, like you're dumb.
listen. My brother said I'm tired of waiting. I tell him pack your bags and leave. Like,
Do you not see
on.
the disconnect here?
So
From
he's asking
what you
what should.
advised, what you think, and then when I put your brother in the same situation, you gave different advice.
What advice would you give your brother in that specific situation? If he was
Again,
talking to you,
again,
would
it
you
would
tell
be,
him?
No, you can't
it would
make
be,
this up, bro.
it would be to do your own
Holy.
thing. I say
Wow.
everybody be on your own timeline. Don't ever be on anybody else's timeline. So if for the man, for my brother, if your timeline is within the year, within 3 months, and that's not happening, you go. But for the woman, if it's forever, then you wait for that man who's willing to wait forever.
I mean, I get you. I understand. I'm very biased. You know, I hear everybody's point. But for me, to advise my brother, if that bitch is throwing it out and she ain't trying to really throw it and give it to you,
Because you know how
move
women
the fuck
are.
on.
Because we know how
That
women
bitch
are.
playing
You
with
know
you.
how many women
Bust
are
your
like,
nut
girl.
or move on.
Move on,
You know
girl.
how
If she's not trying to
I mean, I can
if she's
speak
not
for
trying to
myself
get your nut on,
personally, right?
move the fuck on.
I can speak
Yeah,
for myself
Corey.
personally. If
Right.
I'm gonna make you wait forever,
Right.
it's probably obviously it's not gonna happen. If I make you wait for a long ass time, probably not gonna happen.
It's not gonna be
But
my
for my
brother that's
brother with
waiting.
some
He
random
need to
ass
bust
girl
a
who I
nut.
don't know,
Shit.
do what you gotta do.
Right.
It's interesting how when you ask women how long should they wait, they give you advice that puts them in the driver's seat. But then if you take a loved one and put them in a position where the woman has the driver's seat, they immediately say, no, get that bitch out the driver's seat, leave.
Smart.
Right.
So do you not see the glaring contradiction?
Well, nobody's forcing you to stay.
Yeah, it's just her personal preference.
But the female,
And-
but the female who's trying to get your
Bruh.
brother though, you know what I'm saying? But the female who's trying to pursue and to seduce your brother there, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said, if my brother reaches out to me and asks me, oh, da 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 da, XYZ, man, she's leading you on. If she not throwing the pussy out, move the fuck on. Because
You know,
we
because
are,
most
we
of
are
the time,
females. We are females. We need sex. We need sex. You know, when we get sexually frustrated, pimples are coming on our face. We need to get it on. So does man. So does my
Would it be
motherfucking
fair to
brother.
say that only women have the privilege of not making sense?
I mean, I guess, but
no.
Would you guys agree with that? I mean,
say again.
At this moment,
We get
yeah.
to not
only
make sense.
women have the privilege of not making sense in
I mean, that
open
makes
forums.
sense.
We
So whatever
get
helps
to
you sleep
not
better at
make
night.
sense.
At this moment, yeah. At this moment, yeah.
Whatever helps you sleep better at night.
I would say in general, like women really have an amazing privilege to be able to literally make 0 sense, contradict themselves in open forums,
Bro,
and
you
no one says anything.
deciphered my entire like jargon.
You know, because you know, women's different, have a lot of emotion inside. You know, it's crazy what they have inside your
Oh
mind.
my
You don't
God,
make sense
I'm
of things.
Fuck that. Next, next bitch. My brother, next
I
bitch.
mean, I understand that women are more emotional, but that's not an excuse to not make sense.
When you
not
have
an
the same
excuse.
emotion that women have, you understand that. You know, it's a lot of woman inside of you for changing your mind, what you think it's sometimes.
Oh my God, it's exhausting being a woman.
But men and boys have that too. You know what I'm saying?
No, I
That's
know,
why
I
that's
got
why he put the
Yes.
example.
Let me
out.
ask you a question.
That's why he put the
Do
example
men and
out for the
women have the
family
same
member.
rights, privileges, and accesses when it comes to equality under the law and access to certain things like education, labor
Absolutely
force?
not.
No.
No, the court systems are all messed up.
No. I'm saying, do women, right, enjoy
Mm-hmm.
all the same rights and privileges that men do
Enjoy
in the
it?
West?
Oh, the rights
Yes.
and privileges? Yes.
Yes.
Voting, all of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Actually, more.
How do you not?
I don't because I mean, even though we have certain rights, I feel like at the end of the day, if I vote or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, that shit is just being tossed to the fucking side. You know what I'm saying? Men run this world, period. Like
Yo,
as,
what?
as much as we want to sit here and believe that we run shit, men
So what
really
is
do
your
run shit.
is your argument that your vote doesn't count?
My vote will never count, to be honest with you.
You know that
as much as I want to sit here and be for women and women rights, I'm for it. But I know for a fact in reality, my vote does not give up my voice.
I would
does not
actually
say
argue that
voice.
women have more rights and privileges than men do in
Also.
2023.
What about the wage
okay,
gap?
Well, how about
2023,
this?
but how so?
Name one wage gap. Okay, we'll address that in a second too. I would argue. Can you name one right or privilege that a man has that a woman doesn't?
That a man has that a woman
Yes,
doesn't?
name one right or privilege outside of maybe being able to have sex with girls and not
He
be
has
judged
no
for it.
period.
Name one privilege or right that men have that women don't.
Let me think about that, to be honest with you.
All right, I'll come back to you.
Okay,
And then you said
thank you.
something about what? I'm sorry.
The wage gap.
The wage gap is a myth.
It's not real. It's not just because of what he's gonna say, but it's also women if I studied it, women don't ask for enough. And so that wage gap, when they actually do the study and the statistics, doesn't account for how women don't speak up and ask for it. A man will say, yo, I'm big D mofo, you need to pay me or I'm out. And they'll willingly leave to another place and they'll get a higher bump. So when you look at the wage gap, it doesn't account for any of those discrepancies at all.
That's just one. That's just one small one.
Yeah.
What, you're gonna say something? Go ahead.
I would say that addresses like the privileges aspect of it, because I think men in this culture are much more often raised to be, you know, confident, aggressive, go after what they like.
What? Yo, let me tell you this real quick. Because this is a little thing for me.
Come on.
Hey,
Bring it
Hannah.
on.
So women, we are told our entire lives when we're born and watching the movies and societal standards, you can be anything, you can do anything, everyone will always be there. The world owes you. The world is your oyster, blah, blah, blah. Prince Charming, all the movies, right? Me neither. But regardless of the fact, society standards, it is there. So even if we weren't raised that way, and you were a little tough, you go out into the world, there will be someone to take care of you, right?
My experience was like that as a woman.
Wait, déjame terminar. For men, the world owes you nothing. You better work for everything you have. You better not ask anybody for anything. No one will ever be there for you. So when it comes to that's the only reason I'm here. When it comes to this kind of stuff, I don't want to demonize women. I want to get women to understand what is actually happening. And the reality of what's happening is, while we're told, you can look at the way we're dressed, like look at the little cute little things. I just had to say, hey, yo, Aaron, can I come onto the podcast? And I'm on here in front of millions of people, while there's a bunch of podcasters that wish that they could come here and have this clout and can't. That in itself, there's so much. I came to Miami and I have so much opportunity, 10 times more than men. When half my career, I thought being a woman was the problem because patriarchy, because crazy. And then I realized, like, oh, I have the golden ticket. Now I got a company in England and I have a company in LA, all men working for it. All I got to do is create content all day and they do the actual work.
You make a good point about
I make a
women.
lot of points.
Yeah,
and then you think about how many of them try to unalive themselves. And that's the real issue of where this whole thing started from. There are so many places for men to go to because there are so many men that are dealing with mental health issues and dealing with court systems and women taking their children and taking their money and taking everything. And there isn't anything for men. But for women, you take my kid, court system. You don't pay child support, court system. I want to off myself, 100 different places to go to. You see what I'm... It's
all right,
not
let's let her get a chance to respond. Go ahead.
I'm not discounting your points. I think you make a lot of really good points. I think that, yeah, you're right. Like, we could text somebody and be on the show. Like, yes, do women win custody more often than not? 100%. I think where you fall short of that argument, though, is that we're all here because somebody considers us attractive. So that was what I grew up with in the culture, is that as a woman, your value is equated to what you look like, and you're supposed to sit around and wait for a man who made the money to come and save you.
Perfect. Absolutely.
Right. And so I think you're right too. It's like you said, men are taught not to ask for anything. That's true too. I think that's why they're taught to say what they want, not just ask.
Hard? You don't think that's hard?
I think it is hard, but I think that it's harder. It's harder to be raised not in that culture. It's hard to be raised to wait and then be taught to go after what you want, as opposed to being raised to go after what you want. And then you get into the real world and you're...
What do women say when we say, like for me, right? As a woman, I say to a man that I'm dating, I don't want to do it alone. I don't. I want to do it with someone. And so if they misconstrued that for like, leave me alone, go ahead and leave me alone. But as a woman that has dealt with manipulative other women, that has also had to live more like a man, this life of mine, it was not given to me. I came from the bottom. My mom always tells me the women from my barrio did not make it out. Right?
No, same. But I think
the discussion, hold on, to keep things, and
but it's
I'm going to
hard.
come back to you about how women are oppressed, like what you were saying with the voting. The discussion was on the wage gap. So you're saying that there's a wage gap because women, because they're gender?
Yeah, I would say that there's a wage gap, not only a wage gap, but I would say like a wealth gap. And I'd say that kind of goes back to like up until the 90s, women couldn't have a credit card.
You know, that
like up until 97, a man
97. A woman couldn't have a credit card.
No, you didn't let me finish that last point. Up until 97, a man could SA his wife, and it was not illegal under the law. If you were married, you could not charge a man with SA up until the year of 97. So I think there's a lot of ways that women have been institutionally oppressed. And number one, like just simply not being able to have a credit card, not being able to have your own bank account. Like that kind of shit was going up until the 90s. And so a lot, like, I think marginalized cultures like are the same in a lot of ways, that it's like you've had your shit cut off for a long time. And so now you say, oh, now we're all equal. So we all have the same start. Well, it's like we started way the fuck back there.
Okay. So you're saying that the reason why women earn less and there's a wage gap is because of SA being allowed until 1997 within the confinements of marriage, and because women didn't have access to credit cards?
Yeah, I would say institutionalized financial oppression. That is the definition of financial institutional oppression.
Being a housewife used to be a status symbol. That's how we got into this mess. I've been through the history. So where women got confused is we started being told, oh, you don't have rights like a man. You can't vote like a man. You can't work like a man. You can't be in charge of your own finances. When that actually used to be a status symbol, because the poverty line was so great. To be a housewife actually was a status. To not have your own credit card, not have your own money, not have to worry about anything was a status symbol. And through history, we can see that because of the women's suffrage movement, which was valid. I'm not going to be like, but it was valid. But we got tricked right now because we're looking at it as like this demonic thing. Like, how dare I not have these rights and possibilities, when really it was a status symbol and it just changed.
Okay, hold on.
I mean, that doesn't really. So you didn't. Well, you still have to explain. Remember, you have to.
I mean, I know, but I'm, listening to this. The question was something about voting or whatever.
No, the question was, name one right or privilege that men have that women don't, outside of being able to have sex with women without judgment. Incredible. Yeah. When you're ready to answer that, let me know, and then you can interject.
I'm so sorry.
That started with you.
I've been into this. I'm so sorry.
So that's because you made that assertion. So I'm asking you, can you name one?
The vibe.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. There isn't really. I'll give you the answer.
I mean, you're right. There isn't, but I mean, it is what it is.
So then you're incorrect.
I guess my opinion is incorrect.
Yes.
But I stand on what the fuck I said.
You stand on being wrong. Okay.
I stand on being wrong and right, because honestly, at the end of the day, we need men. Shit, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all want to sit here and be females and act like we don't really need men, but we do.
No, oh my God, no.
Right, you're wrong. Okay, and then with you, okay, so you said that
I'm wrong
because you didn't really address what she said. You said that the suffrage movement. I get it, but the reality, if I'm going to come to a bottom line here, the reason why women.
I mean, run it back for me so I can remember.
No.
Just run it back.
No.
We're gonna move on.
The reason why women earn less and there's a wage gap is because women deserve less, and the reason why they deserve less is that don't worry, I'm going to go through this systematically. Women earn less because women are inherently lazy when it comes to resource creation. Okay, going out, working more hours, working hard, laborious jobs, etc. This is why women, right, dominate college campuses, right? And then women screaming. Can you please stop interjecting randomly?
We don't need ad-libs.
Yeah, we don't need ad-libs. This isn't a Jim Jones song or a Young Jeezy song from 05. So yeah, just please be quiet. So anyway, what I was saying was women, right, earn less a lot of the times because they take more vacation time. Okay. They work less hours. They work jobs that are less dangerous. They are more prone to take paternity leave, etc. In general, women earn less because they deserve less most of the time. They also don't go into job fields that make more money. The top 10 jobs that pay the least, women go into those career fields. And the top 10 job fields that make the most, men go into those career fields. And 10 jobs that tend to make the most tend to be harder, more laborious, more hours needed, etc. Men are more willing to sacrifice to earn money because men understand that their value is derived from their title and how much they earn. Women, on the other hand, let's be honest, no one really gives a fuck about your title or how much money you earn or your status. Like, okay, it's cool.
I do.
That's cool. That's fantastic. But can you find a man regardless of your status?
I mean, yes.
Okay. Can a man find a woman regardless of his status?
100%.
No.
I've known a lot of bum-ass dudes who find a woman.
No. That's fine. But to be able to attract the baddest chicks,
That's
you
not
have to
what
be
we're
a
talking
somebody.
about. You said end up with somebody. Find a woman or find a man, right?
What I'm trying to say is that a woman's status does not affect her ability to mate, but a man's status absolutely does affect his ability to mate because women date across and above hierarchies. Men don't. Men will date down all the times. There's a reason why a man that's a king will marry a peasant and turn her into a queen, but a queen will never look a peasant's way. We are not the same. So with that said, I say all this to build to set it up.
Yeah.
The reason why women earn less is because they deserve less, because women don't have the same proclivity to go out and earn resources, because it doesn't affect their attraction. It doesn't affect their sexual market value. Most women would prefer to have a strong man take care of them, be the breadwinner, stay at home, and work a job kind of on their terms, not be a breadwinner. That's what most women want. So since most women understand that, I want a breadwinner, guys go out there and work. However, how many dumb, retarded bitches are able to get an attractive man? A bunch, right? Because men value beauty. They don't value success. Women, however, value success. So that is why men are way more driven than women to go out there and create resources. If you look at millionaires, you look at billionaires, etc., dominated by men. The highest earning individuals, dominated by men. The women that are billionaires get it through inheritance. So the reason why women earn less is because women deserve less. And it's even more pronounced because women dominate college attendance. There's more women in college, but why do men still earn them? Because to be honest, bottom line, women are lazy when it comes to resource creation.
I have a few points to touch on. Number one,
Sure.
Women outpacing men in college attendance is a recent phenomena. So you would assume that then the earning potential of women to increase would then be offset by a few years, right? So women have been outpacing men in college attendance for the past 10, 15 years. So these women who are fresh out of college, they are just starting to begin their career. So we have yet to see their full earning potential. Number two, you're talking.
There's a reason for that. Women major in stupid majors that don't make money. If I'm going to be blunt about that, women tend to major in career fields and majors that don't have a high income capacity a lot of the time.
I'm not going to disagree with you there, but I'm going to again say that culturally, as I said before, women are taught to wait for a man to come around.
Are women human beings, sentient, able to make their own decisions?
1,000%.
Okay, so whose fault is it if they go into a career field that makes less money and major in something stupid that isn't going to make the money?
Nobody's fault at all. And I also want to say that
it's a woman's fault.
It's somebody's fault.
It's a woman's fault.
All right, sure.
Because here's the problem.
It's every individual's fault what they want to go into.
Bring this in because this is the problem. Women want to be able to be equal to men, have all the same authority as men, while simultaneously not having responsibility. If you go into a stupid career field, you deserve to make stupid money. But women want to be able to go into stupid career fields, say I'm strong and independent, and make the same as a man that goes into STEM, that goes into Alaska wild fishing, that goes into offshore drilling, that goes into police, go into military, etc. And they want to earn the same. No, I'm a proponent of you deserve as much as you work for. But most women don't want to work hard jobs. Let's be honest.
So can I ask you a question? Do you think that do you think a man working a laborious job, something very dangerous, deserves to make more money than a man who is a CEO who's racking in millions of dollars of profit annually for a company?
Well, here's the thing. The man had to rise through the ranks and build himself up to get to that position.
Not necessarily. Nepotism plays a huge role.
Nepotism.
Yes.
Okay.
And also politics. You're going to put the CEO, you're going to make sure that somebody who your shareholders like, who agrees with the people who are paying the bills.
That's a skill set, though.
Yeah.
Being liked and being socially calibrated and reading the room and being able to get investors to take you seriously and getting people to respect and follow you is a skill set.
I also want to say that statistically speaking, women out-earn men in CEO positions. They have
So where's your wage gap?
No, I'm saying they have of making the company more money. Women who are CEOs have a tendency to make the company more money than men who are CEOs. I would like your stat on that because Look it up.
Women tend to run businesses into the ground because they operate on a communitarian basis, not a meritocracy.
Are we able to actually do a fact check? Because this is a statistic I know very well.
Let's do it. Yeah, and actually 40% of women actually make up the workforce. And it's but I will say this.
What companies are you speaking about specifically that are profiting more than men?
I can't name these companies specifically. I'm just saying that I'm quoting a fact from
cosmetic and the beauty area.
No, as CEOs, women tend to out-earn men as CEOs,
but
for the company.
Honestly, if you want to be realistic with it, what companies are females really running? CEOs, females, what are they running? They're running beauty business. They're running fucking.
Not even that.
Exactly.
There you go.
I'm done talking. Exactly.
Well, and not only that, but I was going to say women actually, they did a study on women that were women that are CEOs. They actually did a projection to see how they would do in their long-term the career. And they actually 9 times out of 10 end up retiring and being a housewife at the end.
A housewife.
After working.
So the way
Doesn't
that
everybody end up retiring at the end?
No, but what
like
she's saying is that women are more likely to leave the workforce to pursue family and children over pursuing a career. Men
Because
are
they
more
can.
likely, because again, like I said before, men have a natural proclivity to create resources, whereas women don't. Right? I've always said typically women work these higher end jobs as a means to an end to find a man that makes more money than them, can take care of them.
But what
most women don't
higher
want to
end
be
job?
breadwinners in a situation where they're taking care of the family. They want to be with a man that earns a lot more money than they do, so they can stay at home and work on their terms.
Well, I would also say that women are able to do something that men can't.
Such as?
Create a human life.
Okay, that doesn't refute my argument that women make less because they deserve it.
And actually, that would help the argument because once again, it's take leave.
That's
from
why
work.
they end up leaving.
No, but I'm saying that having and raising your children, I would not say is any less valuable work than you going out and creating the
No one
resources
said
to be
that.
able to
No one said
provide
that.
for
What
them.
I am saying is that
No, I'm
women
saying
earn less.
They earn less because they deserve less.
Yes.
Well, but they just made your children. They're taking care of your kids.
But I mean, they're
Okay,
not
stop,
really,
stop,
they're
stop,
not
hold on,
really
stop,
speaking
stop,
on.
stop.
They're not really
Stop.
speaking on making
stop
a kid.
interrupting.
Sorry.
You're making nonsensical comments that don't have anything to do with what we're talking about. And yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you just said, oh, well, having children is important. That's not the argument. I'm not saying that having children isn't important. It's extremely important. But the argument is simply that women earn less because they deserve less because they work less hard than men in general when it comes to the workforce. I'm not saying that having a child is a useless job. I think it's a thankless job. I think more women need to go back and have children. But let's not, be delusional here and not understand why women earn less. Women earn less, right? Because they deserve less, quite frankly.
Well,
that's what it comes down to.
I would say that there's a distinct difference between that statement, they earn less because they deserve less, which is where I would bring up, okay, well, we have your children, we raise them. That's something that you would pay. That's probably a priceless experience to you. Having
Okay, you're
somebody
making an emotional argument. Let's talk facts here. I'm talking about if
Conversely,
I'm a
you're talking
business
about
owner,
in the workforce.
If I'm a business owner, right? I would prefer to hire a man who I know I'm going to be able to get 40 years out of versus a woman who's going to potentially have a child and leave the workforce. Now I'm out paying her paternity leave, etc.
So I'm going to bring that back to what you said before. Privileges that men have that women don't. So you just said you would hire a man over a woman. Is that not a privilege that a man has over a woman?
Using a hypothetical, and paternity leave is given to both genders. Nice try.
Paternity leave is not given to both genders.
Absolutely it is. It's
Not-
given to men and women.
Not inequality.
What?
How many companies are providing paternity leave to fathers?
They do.
Screaming.
They have to because of the labor acts, the labor laws.
Is that true?
Yes.
Comparatively
It's
to
illegal.
women.
It's illegal. If you don't give they absolutely give paternity leave to both genders. Yes.
Okay. I mean, that's fair. And what was the point regarding that? So if both men and women get the same amount of paternity leave, then why would you hire a man
don't.
over a woman? They
men
don't.
have less.
it's not the
men
same
have
amount.
no. Men
It's less
have
for
less.
men.
Yeah, men have a lot less time. They only have a
And
couple
they're less
of weeks
likely
be
to
there.
actually take it.
Yeah, because they won't give up that.
The point I'm trying to make here, I get what you're doing. You're trying to deflect it and make an emotional argument. Like, we're having your kids. Cool. That's fantastic. I'm not saying
No,
that's not important.
That's a very utilitarian argument, not an
but
emotional
what I'm
one.
saying is that I'm sticking to the topic at hand. I'm simply saying that the wage gap exists not because of gender. It exists because of personal choice. And women tend to make really bad choices when it comes to making more money and being successful in general because women prioritize family and children over career, which is completely fine. But we can't sit here and say, oh, women earn less because they're female. No, they earn less because of their personal choices.
Well, wouldn't you say that men make the personal choice to go out and try and earn more
Can
money
I
for
say it
their
in a way that
family?
she's gonna
For their
understand
family.
it?
Yes, but that.
So
but
as
that,
a woman, for my family, then I would
Can I
to be able
please-
to feed your children, have your
hold on,
children,
that's
like
fine.
you got
But then
to
you
time
no
off
longer
work.
deserve to be paid as much as a man who's willing to make sacrifices you're not willing to make.
I am willing to make sacrifice. If I'm willing to sacrifice my career to have your children and raise them, that's a huge sacrifice.
Did you not just see what?
You're willing to make
Say it again.
sacrifices.
Did you
You're
not hear
willing-
what you just said?
Say it
You're willing to
again.
make it as a man, make a sacrifice to not be around your children to provide for our
Oh
family.
my God.
But
As a
understand, he's
woman, I'm-
making that sacrifice to
That's
not
incredible.
take the maternity leave because his wife or his partner who's having the baby, who is making that choice
Okay.
to be at home to raise the kid and family, he cannot be at home to raise the kid and family. He got to go motherfucking work and pay the goddamn bills.
You guys are giving
You
it
know
from
what
the
I'm
wrong
saying?
perspective. If I'm a cold-hearted business person, I'm not going to hire you. I would rather hire him. He's a workhorse.
Period.
You're not a workhorse.
Right.
You're going to have a baby. You're going to leave me. He'll stay with me for life. He'll work those 60
Again,
nowadays.
I bring that
If
back
I
to
give-
privileges men have over women.
But
No,
you
that's not
also
a
have
privilege. That's not a
privileges.
privilege.
Your privileges
A
was to
privilege
take the
is-
nine.
Because who's going to say that I have a kid? I don't have to have a kid.
Hypothetically.
It's a privilege that you assume.
Okay.
While you're
Hold on,
having
hold
the
on.
kid and taking the maternity leave, your man is going to work to pay the fucking bills, so you could be at home
And he doesn't have that
breastfeed
choice
your
like a woman
motherfucking
does.
newborn. Do you understand what he's saying?
So let's operate on logic here, right?
Yep.
If I'm a business owner, and
I got it, Fresh.
That's what I said. Just take your heart out of it.
It's very simple. No one puts a gun to your head and tells you to have a child. If you choose to have a child, that's fine. But with that is going to come potential consequences.
And nobody puts a gun to your head and tells you to provide for your family either.
No, but that's the right thing to do as a human. You know, as common sense human, like what?
That's
Yo,
why I love men.
Yo,
They'll take care of
I'm
shit.
really. You have a college degree, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you not see the flaw in your logic right now?
No, I wish. Tell me. Explain it to me.
Yo, I ain't
If
even.
a man is willing
I
to work more
I
hours to provide for his family, he deserves to be paid more than the woman that's going to sacrifice working to have a child and stay at home.
You are speaking about a specific situation, right? A woman who stays home to have children, and a
He's
man
speaking on in general,
who-
though.
in general.
In general, not
But that's-
on the Pacific.
Hold on. Does the rest of you guys understand where I'm going
yeah,
with this?
right.
I'm
It's
Is she the only one that doesn't
yeah.
understand this?
Yeah.
You guys understand that if a man is more willing to work more hours to provide for a family, that by default
That's
means
daddy.
he's
Sure.
willing to work harder than a woman,
But you,
so he deserves to be paid
that's-
more.
This is the
That's a
problem. No, this is the problem. When you
hypothetical.
have all the
That's a
women
hypothetical.
understanding, when you have all the women understanding and two women
What?
trying to explain it to you and you still can't fathom it, that's
I
the
do
reason.
fathom it. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I'm saying that he's talking about a
feel like you
specific
shouldn't play
situation.
devil advocate.
No, you're
where
arguing
a
in bad
woman-
faith is what you're doing.
This is reality. Though. I feel like you should stay in reality. I feel like you should
Hey,
stay
just shut
here
up,
in
bro.
human.
Just shut up. Just
you
shut
know
up.
what I'm saying?
Just shut up. Just shut up, please. If you're not gonna make actually like thought-provoking comment or whatever, like just don't speak. Okay, you're dumbing down the quality of the conversation for no reason. You're trying to demean her.
you're
Stop
right.
that shit.
I mean,
Stop that
you're
fucking
right.
shit.
Okay, sorry, damn. Shit.
So I
No,
just
no,
wanna
I'm not
say-
gonna choke because you've been doing that the whole time. Like, stop.
I'm
Stop.
biased.
If you're gonna
as
make a
fuck.
comment, make it intelligent. No, it's fine. Keep the mic next to you, but just be quiet and don't speak unless you're gonna say something that's actually like thought provoking or whatever. Don't hurt the quality of the show with ad libs and stupid shit and try to make her look dumb.
I'm not trying to.
You are trying to.
I'm okay.
Show respect for other people on the panel. Anyway, like I was saying before,
We're good. We're good.
Yeah. Okay.
We
You
good.
know where I'm at.
if a man's willing to work more hours and make sacrifices, he deserves to be paid more than the
You're-
woman that wants to have a family.
You're using a specific situation and applying that
I'm using
across
your
the
example.
board.
That's
Right?
quite literally what you said.
I didn't say that men are willing to work more hours than women. I'm just saying that you said, do women deserve to make less because they do less work? My argument is that women are doing work by having and raising your children. So I don't think that they deserve to make less. I think that while a
They
woman
do because they're not putting that work into the company.
that is an assumption that you are applying to women across the board. I'm saying that the wage gap exists whether or not you decide to stay home and have children. I could be a lesbian, I could never have kids, and the wage gap still applies to me, even though I'm not a mother who wants to stay at home
No,
with
it
my
does
kids.
not, because if you actually equate hours worked, okay, if you equate hours worked, experience, degrees held, type of job, etc., when you equalize everything, the wage gap, guess what? It evaporates. It's gone.
So
When you
at
actually-
first you were saying
when
the
you
wage
actually-
gap exists because women deserve to make less, and now you're
Yes.
saying that it evaporates?
No. Okay. Wow.
Hmm.
I'm saying the wage gap exists because of choice. Women make choices, correct?
Yeah,
Can we
everybody
agree?
does. Yeah.
Okay. Women make choices on what career field they want to go into, what education they want to pursue,
Mhm.
etc. Correct? Okay. Those choices directly influence how much money you make.
1,000%. Absolutely agree.
Okay.
The wage gap that I am referring to is two people who have the same job, the same position, the same amount of degrees, the same experience.
Uh-huh.
One is a man, one is the woman. The woman is paid less.
That's not true. That is a fallacy, 1,000%. Because when you actually compare apples to apples, same degree, same education, same everything, it's equal. As a matter of fact, women earn a little bit more when they did this study at Google.
Yeah.
When you actually equal everything. And then on top of that, you want to add in affirmative action, discriminatory hiring, where they prefer women over men. There's female-only job listings out there for certain career fields that are male-dominated. You will never see that the other way around. Like, I would argue women have way more opportunity and still make less because of personal choice. But when you actually equalize everything, the wage gap is gone. The reason why the wage gap exists is because they compare all working men to all working women. Well, guess what? All working men versus all working women is very vast because you have different degrees, different jobs, different hours work, different levels of laborious work, all this stuff. But when you actually equalize a man and a woman working the same job field, same experience, same degree, same everything, wage gap is evaporated. It's gone.
And also, it's illegal to pay somebody less off of gender alone. So that would be illegal.
But this is the thing. No one wants to admit this, but I will say it. Women earn less most of the time because they deserve less. Women are lazy when it comes to resource creation in general. Are there go-getter women out there that will go out there and make a bunch of money? Absolutely. But that is a minority of women in general. Most women are not entrepreneurial minded like that. Most women aren't go-getters like that. Most women aren't risk takers. Most women are risk averse. Most women prefer safety and security through a man if they can get it. And if given the opportunity, they will take that every single time over working their own job and creating their own security. That's just how it is.
I would qualify having and raising children as resource creation.
Wait, for a company? How?
No, not for a company. That is just in general resource creation.
No, but that's the argument here. Wage gap with a company. How does you having a kid help me as a business owner?
I'm sorry.
Please tell me.
I agree.
And secondly, logically speaking, if I'm a business owner, I can hire you and pay you way less than paying him. I'm gonna hire all women. What's the point of hiring men for?
Well, I mean, you got a point there. I'm gonna be real with you. You got a point there.
Why would I hire?
And I do think that you have a point too. I think that like across the board, like you see much more, like many more males going into fields like executives, doctors, and so on and so forth. But I think that also has to do with culturally how women are raised. I think that we need to be raising more women, more young girls to be interested in becoming doctors, becoming corporate.
No,
They're not because women in general are lazy when it comes to resource creation. I can't tell how many times we've had girls on this show. I was in law school. I was in med school. I left though because I didn't want to do that shit. Like women are way more willing to give up on a career field if it doesn't align with their dream, right? I can't tell you how many female artists I've spoken to that pursue music or art or some other fashion, whatever. Women are more willing to give up a career field to do what they want. And the reason for that is because no one gives a fuck how much money a woman makes. A woman could be a poor artist and still find a rich man. Men can't do that though. I want to be an artist. I want to be a rapper. Nah, I better go get this engineering degree because
gotta pay bills.
The bitches aren't gonna fuck with me if I'm a bum.
Yeah.
Men are way more likely to make career field sacrifices in the pursuit of getting resources to get mating options than women are, because women can still get mating options while being a bum, but a man can't. That directly influences our decisions. You disagree with what?
I disagree that men can't get women if they're bums. The woman of your dreams, maybe not, probably not. But
they can
a
smash.
bum,
Being a bum.
no, you can definitely. They're called hobosexuals.
Okay.
A man who lives with a woman just because she got a house.
Yeah,
okay.
but you also
who has
have to
more
have the
options?
looks
A
and
man
all
that's
that
a hobosexual, as you claim, or a man who has money?
Obviously, a man who has money.
Okay. So wouldn't it be better to have money so that you have options versus tolerating rude, disrespectful women that treat you like a hobo?
Sure. But you're just saying ability to get a woman, ability to get a man, right?
As in get
a bum man can still get any, like can get not any woman, but he can definitely get a
options?
woman.
Who has more options? A
That was
woman
the
making
original
$20,000 per year,
question.
or a man making $20,000 per year?
Yeah, you're absolutely
Man.
right. A woman making 20K has more options.
So her social status has zero influence on her ability to make, correct?
I would say it does not have zero influence on it. I would say as a woman who makes a competitive salary, you have a higher social status, correct?
Do men care about social status?
I think so, yeah.
The answer is no.
You don't care about social status?
No.
So
Not
you
at
don't
all.
care at all. You would
You guys don't, but
settle
the
for a
guys-
woman
McDonald's.
who is basically leeching off of you and taking your resources, as opposed to going
If she's
after
a
a
good
woman who could
woman.
actually contribute to your net worth.
See, this is where women are completely clueless when it comes to what men
Can I
want.
say something?
No.
Wait.
Sure, for a little bit.
The more money a man has, the more status a man has, the less he cares about a woman's status. Ta-da.
I would say the same thing for women. The more status and money a woman has, the less I care about the status and money of a
That's a
man.
lie.
Yeah,
That's a lie. On average, that's a lie. I have a bunch of girlfriends. They make a bunch of money. They will not go out with a man that's less than them. Absolutely not.
Question, real quick, ladies
I'm talking
in
about
here
cougars.
that make
No, I'm not
money.
talking about
Who wants to pay
cougars.
for their man forever?
I won't pay for a
Say it
man.
again,
forever. Hell
say it
no.
again.
So let's say you make money, right? More than your guy. You want to pay all his bills?
Hell no.
No.
Fuck.
You?
No.
You?
No.
So you're gonna pay all your guys' bills?
No, I will not.
There it
But I
is.
also am never going to ask a man to pay all my bills either. So that's just my own standard, personally.
But we're just saying, naturally speaking, if that's the whole setup right there, where you're making more money than your man, you're not gonna want to take care of him. So your money doesn't really matter.
No, but honestly, if I see in a man like a partnership, a real partnership, and he is providing for me in ways that are not financial, then I will pick up the tip. I'll pick up the bill.
So you said you did it bumps before, right?
Oh yes.
Where are they now?
Still bumming.
Okay, so
With some other bitch who taking care of them now, not me.
but why not you? You said you don't mind taking care of your man.
I did not see the potential for a beneficial partnership to me at the end of the day.
The argument was simply a woman's social status doesn't inhibit her ability to mate. A man's social status does. Do you not understand this concept? A man, if you take all things equal,
ability to mate, period. Not just with the person of your choice. Ability to mate.
That's the ability to mate.
No. Is of the person of your choice or just the ability to mate? Because there's a lot of female prostitutes.
Prostitutes don't count. I'm talking about actually being able to build attraction and genuine desire with a woman. A man's social status absolutely plays a role in that. A woman's does not. Like, I don't, like, do you not understand? Like,
no, I do.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not disagreeing with you.
So then what
are you arguing then?
Yeah. My argument was simply that as a woman, I know a lot of women who take care of men. And I also think that men can have sex regardless of their social status, just like women.
They can have sex.
But their options are significantly limited compared to if they had more status and money.
Again, so let's draw a comparison. It's not equal comparison, but for a woman who's attractive versus a woman who's not. So a woman who is physically attractive can sleep with whoever she wants to, right?
Yes.
Versus a man who is not at all. He's not physically attractive. He can't sleep
Are
with
you
whoever he
aware of the
wants to.
fact that an average looking woman has more dating pull than a celebrity male?
According to what? Based on what?
Dating apps, statistics, Instagram response rates, etc. An average woman has more pull, more options than a celebrity male.
That's news to me.
That's why. She don't know.
Yeah, you're very, and here's the thing, like, this is what I mean when I say like women can kind of go through life and not understand the male perspective on anything because men come up to you, so you don't have to go fuck about the male perspective. But men, on the other hand, have to understand women, right? Like, you can run around and say arbitrary, random things like the vibe. I have to know what the fuck the vibe is to get laid. See, it's funny because you'll say the vibe. I have to know exactly what the vibe means. You might not even know what it means, but I have to know what it means to get laid. Men must understand women to fuck. Women don't have to understand men to get them.
I would say that women have to understand the male gaze in order to be attractive to men.
Excuse me?
The male
women
gaze?
have to, yes, the male gaze. Women have to understand what a
Please
man finds
define-
attractive in order to.
Women have to
be
understand
that.
men to get married and to keep a man, but they don't have to understand men at all to attract them.
Agreed.
That's my point. So for a man to have the most options, he must acquire status and resources. For a woman to get the best guy, she doesn't have to acquire status and resources. The point is, success for a man is mandatory. Success for a woman is elective.
That's a choice.
It's all choice.
It will not, you being successful will not impact your ability to secure a mate. Me being successful will directly impact my ability to secure a mate that I want.
Yes.
You will
well,
still have choice. You will still have choice
Of course.
as a female.
Well, but personally, of my choice, a mate of my choice, right? My social status will affect my ability
No,
to
it
have
won't.
a
You
man
could be a
of my
waitress
choice.
at Kiki on the River and meet a multimillionaire that will take you to Poppy Steak that
If you're
night.
the kind of guy who doesn't give a fuck what
I'm
I'm
a
doing
waiter-
with my life, you are not the man for me.
Most
if
men
you are
don't
a type
give a
of man,
shit.
well, but if you are that man, you really don't give a fuck what I'm doing with my free time, you are not my man. Because my man is going to be invested in my dreams and my ambitions just like I am his.
Okay, let me ask you this. Your dreams and your ambitions. Let's say those dreams and ambitions don't make money. Do you think he's going to break up with you? The answer is no. But let's say my dreams and ambitions don't make money. You're definitely breaking up with me.
I know a lot of women who date men who got no dreams, no ambitions, or whose dreams and ambitions are leading them nowhere.
For now.
Yeah, for now.
There's always a time clock on it is the point.
Even you yourself.
When women pay the bills, there's a fucking shot clock. When men are paying the bills, they're willing to go the whole game.
And again, how long are these relationships lasting? Like a woman, you can secure any man you want for how long? How many times are men leaving women for a younger, hotter version
Rarely.
of them?
Rarely. Men-
Really?
women
That's not a story you've heard over and over again.
Well, here's the
A
thing.
man leaving a woman because she got too old, she
Rarely.
had too many kids.
Women initiate 80% of the breakups.
Men actually initiate in their later years as
Right,
well.
'cause
Actually,
honestly,
the same
it-
statistic shows that the women initiate in their 30s, my age, and men initiate actually in their 40s. But
it's the same stats. The men are actually still divorcing women at later on in life around 40, and women are divorcing men around 30. And then if you go
women
into
initiate 80% of the divorces.
in 30.
That's a fact.
I'm reading the statistics that you're talking about in the statistics in the report
But what
that
are
you're
the
talking
statistics
about that
about
I've read,
infidelity?
which is the actual statistic. Women
How
do
many
it-
men
Women divorce rate 80%.
participate in infidelity?
Women divorce
Look,
rate
we're not
80%.
talking about the why. We're talking about the what. Women.
Yeah, but if you're my partner and you're actually cheating on me and you don't give a fuck about me, are you really my partner?
See, you're moving the goalpost.
Let me ask you this.
No, stop. You're moving the goalpost. First, it was men initiate the breakups because women are because they're cheating.
No.
Well, not really. It's really the women that initiate the breakups. And then you're like, oh no, but it's because they're cheating. It doesn't matter. They initiate the breakups.
I didn't agree with that. I didn't agree with that fact. I've not seen that before, and so I can't really say the validity to it.
Okay,
but
you don't have to agree that the sky is blue, but the fact is that women initiate an overwhelming amount of the divorces, and women initiate most of the breakups in traditional casual relationships. I mean, how many times have you broken up with a guy versus you've been broken up with?
I always break up with a guy.
Thank you.
There you go.
Oh my
How many of you? How many of you have been broke? Like, this is incredible. I mean, she
But
broke
that-
up with her guy.
Then
Most
again,
girls.
I'm not been making the best choices. I'm
but
real
you're
with
going
you.
That's fine.
I'm going, I'm healing,
But
so I'm learning.
the point is that women overwhelmingly initiate breakups and divorces with men. It's not men that are leaving relationships. It's women that are leaving
Right,
relationships.
but why are women leaving the relationships?
That's
the one-
irrelevant. They
No,
just
it
leave.
isn't
No,
irrelevant.
that's
No,
not
it isn't
irrelevant.
irrelevant.
I mean, it
That's
is-
the problem
it is
because
That's
men
my
are
point.
men are
Look. I don't care about the why because I'm simply just stating a fact that they do it.
Yeah, but
Okay,
it's not
but take
irrelevant
into
because you
account-
make a
it's
statement
important
sound like
to-
women are just leaving, and you
Women-
make women
and
sound
also take into
demonizing.
account-
And it's
Ladies,
really important to
ladies,
bring up
ladies.
the
Regardless,
facts.
it's for the family. We don't care why they're leaving. It's for the
Agreed,
family.
but men
So-
also leave. 70% of men leave when they the divorce rate. 70% of men are the ones that are leaving in their 40s. The same thing. 80% of women are leaving in their 30s. That's the actual stat. The whole report shows the entire thing. So 70%, 80%.
But that's
It's
not
still
the argument
And
important
here.
to the
also,
why. It's
infidelity
still
does
important
have
to
a
the
point
why.
to play in it because
those
legally,
men,
if a man is, if anybody is cheating and you can prove that in court, then you can take them for more
women
money.
in
So
their
if a man
30s
is cheating more
statistically leave
often, then it would
because
make
they're
sense that women would
unsatisfied. Men
initiate the
divorce
divorce.
in their
If a man
40s
cheats,
leave
he didn't
because
leave.
they're
You decided to
unsatisfied.
leave.
If your man was making money
Read the
and you
stats.
know he was cheating, would you leave still?
But because if
he
I
was
can
paying
prove that
all-
he's
if he was
cheating,
paying
then
all
I
your
can get
fucking
bigger
bills, your car
alimony.
note,
Like,
your insurance, your rent, your light, everything, even your kids' daycare, whatever the case may be, he's paying everything. Would you leave if you know he was cheating?
personally,
Yeah,
yes.
I do that. You know, I
Okay.
pay my
Right here.
things. I
That's
don't
why I'm
think
not
we should do
broke.
that.
Yo, women,
next.
like this isn't even an argument, man.
Yeah,
Like women
it's not.
initiate an overwhelming majority of all breakups, whether it's a marriage, it's a dating, casual relationship. Women initiate a majority. Now, if you guys want to actually talk about the why, I mean, there's a bunch of reasons why, but I would argue it's mostly in the female fault why women leave because women think that the grass is greener on the other side. That's just typically what it is, and you can, I mean. We can have a whole conversation about this shit, but the internet, dating
Actually,
apps,
it's single
Instagram.
parent households that are the reason that why men are not fulfilling women's needs and women are so insatisfied and not self-regulating their emotions and relying on men because of all the single family households. It's neither part. It's
No, it's
neither
because
one.
women are delusional.
Okay.
If I'm going to be 1,000, the reason why so many of the
100%,
breakups
they
are
are
happening,
delusional.
it's
Gotta be
because,
Delulu.
I mean, let's use an example here. Like you couldn't even properly describe attraction, right? When you were talking about that situation.
No, I could. We just distinctively said that there's a difference between attraction and a relationship and intimacy. That's all. I'm not trying to.
Next.
No, go ahead. You were saying? I wanted to let you finish your thought.
Well, no, I mean, I'm not trying to irritate you. I'm just trying to have a discussion because the reality is there are differences, but it's also like, I'm going to tell you straight up, like I align with Black Pill because it's looks, money, status, act accordingly. It's not just looks, money, status, then like, that's it. It's, and like you say that you
When
don't
did you
care
align
about
with Black Pill?
like 3 years ago.
Okay. So once you were starting, when your value was starting to go down.
No, my value's already, I mean, post-wall, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I'm saying 3 years ago, you were 29?
Sure.
Okay. So at your epiphany phase, you started to realize, but when you were at your peak,
No.
Black Pill wasn't a thing.
No. I found Black Pill. Oh, sorry. I found Black Pill. When I was starting to do a podcast, I actually came on a different thing. Anyways, doesn't matter. The point is that it aligned with me because it was the facts. It's looks, money, status, and then act accordingly. And like.
But what I'm saying is that you didn't give a fuck about the facts and looking for the truth until you got older. And
No,
that is most
my
women in
entire
general.
no.
If they even decide to go down that
most
route.
women in general, 100%, I agree with you because I've dealt with those women that are lying, manipulative. They'll tell you one thing, they argue, and it's just like, oh my God, I'm exhausted from you. I understand where you're coming from, but that's not actually most women. I've been finding women that are wanting to find true love, that are wanting to find a man that's going to support them. But the problem that I talk to women is, like I said before, women were delusional in the sense that we think that men have it easier, the patriarchy. But the reality is we got the golden ticket. It's just a perspective that's messed up. And that's what he's trying to like get you. It's not, I don't think you guys are doing, I've read your demographic. I read your stats. I know that you guys are here and doing this weekly because you're trying to help young men in this generation, and especially with the court system that's going on. So I respect you guys for that. But there's also another entire thing that's happening where young men are terrified. And young women, because of the hot girl summer, don't believe in love anymore, and they want to get that bag. And so I'm not here at 32 years old because I'm trying to find love from your demographic. I'm sorry. The reality is that your demographic and will be my children. And so what's going to happen is if we continue on this trajectory where women are the devil and then men, the patriarchy, are the devil, is that we're losing the ability to understand that men have it very difficult in life to provide to heart. And I'm saying this as a woman that has provided, that has worked like a man. It's hard. You cry yourself to sleep. Nobody holds your hand. Nobody comes to save you. You're expected to do X, Y, and Z, and that's it.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Would you guys agree that men and women, they both would rather raise a family and have a relationship with one person, have a team, have a unit family? Both men and women, regardless of your gender, you would prefer to have one person that you are with for a lifetime, raising your children together.
It's ideal, but
most men want quantity.
Yeah,
they don't want one girl. They want multiple.
I really appreciate you guys for saying that.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah.
For saying what? That men want quantity?
I want excitement.
So would you want your children to be around different women all the time?
I wanted to speak, and I think hopefully you guys took up a lot of the show as well.
Yeah.
I mean, do the other ladies have any takes?
Any points here, ladies?
That y'all wanted to say?
You want to check time in?
No, everybody talk about it a lot.
Okay, we got a bit of the.
Do you have anything you want to say?
No, you told me not to talk anymore.
Do you remember a privilege that men have that women don't?
I mean, didn't we already do that because you said I was wrong and I was.
I was giving you a chance to maybe redeem yourself.
I mean, I can't. So you got it, Bar.
It's better move on.
You're right. I stand on what I said.
I disagree with the thing. Like women initiate. I don't know where that stat comes from. I'm gonna have to double check that. But the women overwhelmingly initiate all divorces at all age levels. To men 80% of the time. I don't know where the stat comes in. You're saying like 40% of men after 40 years old, the men initiate 70% of the time. I don't know.
It's on the same report.
No, there's no way.
I'm just
because
letting you know.
the
It's
longer
also,
a man's in a relationship with a woman, the more he's likely to pay with alimony, and there's a reason.
Right, but there's a midlife crisis at 40 that attests to the 40-year-old around.
Is it a midlife crisis or is it awakening?
Maybe awakening. I don't know, but there is something to be said that men come to, because think about it. Men are financially stable. They have everything together, and then they look.
But they have
and maybe,
way more to lose.
Right, but maybe they married the wrong person. Maybe she's nagging. Maybe she's a.
Have you heard the phrase? Have you heard the phrase? It's cheaper to keep her.
I have, absolutely. But
So-
what if a man is financially able to leave her, and that's all they're trying to talk about?
Even if you're a multimillionaire, you're still not going to be.
I'm
like,
with you. I read the
financially-
reports, and I'm with you because then women take half of everything, so it's really you save more for keeping.
There's
her.
no way that's true, man.
Read the report.
That it would.
It's
that-
also, the other one that they say that
let's use
marriage is
logic
at an
here. Let's
all-time.
use no. Let's use logic here. If women initiate divorce, right, at 80% in the 20s and 30s, right?
It's 30.
Why? Okay, for 30s, right? Why would it shift to men when it becomes far worse and there's more severe consequences for you now initiating a divorce in your 40s because you've been with her longer?
Because look at every 40-year-old man, trajectory-wise, they usually are more financially stable. And think about it. If a man does marry a woman just based off of looks and not out of any intimacy, when you get older, that woman becomes entitled. The nagging starts. That's when he starts cheating. That's when he goes with other things. That's when life gets better because he's financially able to.
But he doesn't divorce though.
I'm letting you know. No,
But you
that's
just
what you
said
guys are
too.
saying, but I'm telling you based off of the stats and the financial portion.
Everyone in the chat
we're
saying
not-
it's a fake stats.
Go ahead and take a look at it. I'm
What's the
not
article?
arguing, bro. I'm not. It's not my problem.
No. What's the article?
I don't. It was a government article. It wasn't like a here
What
or
site?
there. It was a government.gov. The census.gov.
Yeah,
It's the same.
everybody's saying this,
Okay,
Cat, but
Go
okay,
ahead
it's fine.
and read the report. You know what else? Another
men-
report. The marriage
men
is at an
cheat, but
all-time
not
low.
It doesn't make logical sense.
Marriage is at an all-time low, but cohabitation actually made up 8 points for the 7 points we lost in marriage. So while marriage lost the 7 points, cohabitation went up 8 points. So therefore, we actually have not lost people coming together.
I lost brain cells.
Listen, man.
Then you don't do math and you're not able to
Trump
read
said it best.
statistics.
Fake news.
I mean,
All
I
right.
mean, go for it. Maybe
It
it
just
is
doesn't
fake
make
news.
logical sense.
No, and I'm with you guys on the fake news.
Why
because
would
it's
they
coming
divorce
from-
when the consequences are more severe?
It's
I'm gonna
.gov.
suffer at the hands of that.
Oh my
For
god,
what?
can I send you guys the report?
Maybe because of the kids.
Yeah, after. But
It's after the kids. In that report. It does say that it's not when kids are babies. It says when kids
Everyone
are
in
grown.
the chat's saying you're lying.
Go ahead and read the report.
All right.
all right, cool.
Okay, guys, we're gonna kill the Twitch stream and the Twitter stream,
Facebook,
and Facebook. Go ahead, Fresh. You had something?
We got a video to react to.
Okay.
Which
Oh
is
yeah, and like the video guys on YouTube, by the way.
And
But,
we'll-
yeah, we're
and then
killing
we'll go
other
to
streams.
Rumble for the
Yeah, and then we'll
reaction.
yeah. Okay.
So guys, this video is going to encompass. We asked you guys earlier about, for example, how long should a guy wait for sex? So here we go.
So,
So man goes off on a woman because he took her on 10 dates before getting play.
Oh my
so
god,
sad.
10
Let's see his
dates?
reaction.
What does that say?
I said he took her on 10 dates already, and she said he can't get none.
I think he's muted.
Is he wrong for kicking her out?
Fresh.
Yo, I would kick her out, and I don't even have
Wrong one then.
Bitch, you got me fucked up.
I know.
Find another version of that because I've seen it before. You could probably find it.
Yeah.
10 days. That's
Y'all
after
should've
90
checked
days,
that
ain't
one.
it? Ain't that
Yeah,
past 90 days?
Expensive. That's expensive too.
That's past
It's
90
a
days. I know that
recession.
much.
Yo, it's a recession. 2 days max.
Okay, Mo. Did you pull out that one?
3, 6, 9. Hold on, I'm just trying to do the math. Shit. She got me
Okay.
fucked up.
All right, yo. While we wait for Chris to pull that up, guys, we got almost 13,000 y'all watching
Look at
on
the chats.
YouTube alone. Do me a favor, like the video. Probably almost 20K between Rumble and YouTube. So like the video, guys, because the engagements have been kind of low, and I've been getting a headache. No offense, ladies, but you guys have been saying a lot of stupid things during the course of the show, and my hair is definitely thinning. So
Yeah.
no offense. It just I just gotta call a spade a spade.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, like I said before,
I love
I'm not
you
gonna
too.
knock y'all because women can kind of go through life and say dumb shit and nobody says anything, bro.
I thought we had
1,000.
chemistry.
Yeah.
No.
You know?
I go to
Isn't
drink.
everybody's name here daddy or something like that?
I go to drink.
Is that all women? No, but I've noticed from doing the show
I drink.
that there is a good amount of what was that? You said what? I drank? Somebody said I drank.
I drink.
too,
Okay.
Gemini.
Came 2 times.
Leo.
This was just some chats, bro. Some
Yeah,
brain
yeah.
cells here. L OnlyFans shows and has proved that women are okay with being objectified if there's money involved. Prostitution.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go. Captain Sun says, ladies, the best way to know that you have a good man is if he opens up the door for you. But if you don't say thank you or allow him to open the door, you're not a good woman.
Or open the door.
Okay.
Why do we have to say thank you for opening the door?
Because he's chivalrous.
No,
You
no,
being
no, no,
appreciated.
So you don't say thank you when people do stuff for you? No, naturally.
I say it all
I
the time.
will. Yes, I do. So yes, I do.
So then isn't that a nice gesture?
I mean, it is a nice gesture, but I feel like sometimes
It's a given.
I feel like sometimes you don't need to have your hand shaken and have someone say thank you, you did a good job, or thank you, I'm grateful for what you did to me. I feel like if you're gonna give, you should give without intentions, without
I agree, but
you know what I'm
but
saying?
manners is a thing, though.
Manners is a thing. So I feel like if I gracefully accept it, and I'm having a good time, and I'm happy in the presence, and I'm involving you in the present, I shouldn't have to say thank you because I give to you back in other ways, whether you don't agree with the way, like love language. You know what I'm saying?
I don't agree with that part, but appreciation goes a long way. Wallahi,
Okay.
Black Spider says, I've never been able to have an intelligent conversation with a woman. They talk about dumb shit like astrology and emotional intelligence. Ladies, name one thing you consider the topic of intelligent conversation. So one thing you would consider intelligent conversation. One topic. Okay, next. You have
Right.
For
Next,
you?
right?
One thing you consider intelligent conversation. One topic.
I would say talking about. Damn, I don't have one on top of my head.
I mean,
What about you?
politics. I guess.
Biohacking.
Biohacking? Okay, that's good.
guess just like controversial things that come up in society
Because you want.
normally. Like if you see it pop up.
So controversy. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably like finances or like discipline.
Okay.
Okay, can I ask you the question again? Because you speak so fast. I'm in Brazil. Remember that.
So it's a topic that you talk to a man about that may be smart. A smart topic.
Oh, okay.
One
so
topic.
about life,
Life?
Life experience. What do you do? What do you want for life? What do you like to do? It's that.
Life experience.
Yeah, life experience. Yeah.
Okay. For you?
The future.
The future? Whose future? Yours or his?
Both.
Both? Okay. And for you?
World history.
All right.
Yeah.
So the question was one topic that's intelligent that women talk about. So it's just funny to hear their reactions. You two had nothing. But
what did anyone give a good nothing?
She said biohacking, she said controversy, and I would say yours was good as well.
World history.
World history.
Politics afterwards.
Politics? Okay. We said that after the fact. All right.
After the fact.
How many ladies would you say give great head? Name one technique you think would get your man covering his toes. Pause.
Eye contact.
Wait, what was the question? How many of you ladies would say you give great head?
Great head, yeah.
Name the technique. I mean, I want sharing
We'll move on.
sequence,
We'll move on.
but shit.
Chris, you got the video? Or Mo?
Yeah.
Is somebody giving head?
Okay, Elate says, how many ladies have guys blocked on their phones or ever blocked a guy's number? How many guys in total, I guess?
Dude, all of them are blocked.
I'll have a lot of. My Instagram, oh my God.
I mean, how many guys have you blocked?
I have like maybe like 500 something guys blocked because they send dick pictures and I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like,
Okay, 500 guys is a lot. You?
I don't even really talk to guys.
Oh, I love you.
All right.
She wiped up.
You Angel, what about you?
I think I have like 5 guys blocked.
Why'd you block him?
Different reasons.
Here trying to leave me because I.
Oh.
For you?
I know I have 2
Why?
for sure. They're just ex people.
Okay, exes?
Yeah.
Probably like a few.
Why?
I don't know. If it's online, like I just don't respond. But like the ones I have blocked on my number, it's either they just keep like calling and calling or like overstepping boundaries.
Okay. For you?
Yes, I don't have an exact number, but see, it's a little number because when the guy all the time he said the message they want to talk with me, I
It's
don't want.
annoying.
Yes, and I block. I don't
Or
have time
call.
for it. I say all the time, don't talk with me. I just block.
Okay. And for you?
None.
Yeah, you don't talk to guys. And you?
I'd say probably like 5. Same reason, like harassment.
All right.
Damn, man,
Video is finally here. I don't know why we didn't have the sound earlier, but you got it, Chris? Or
Yep,
Mo?
we do it live. All right, ready?
You might as well get out the car. What you mean?
What do you mean?
We
Get
just went
out
on
the
a good
car?
ass date. We just went on a good ass date. Why,
Okay,
Like, why the fuck would you even? Come on, man. Like, you wasting my
Really?
time. I took you on
Really?
like 10 dates.
Really?
You got 2 kids already. You
this
like
the
you don't wanna
dude.
give me
This
love.
the dude I decided to be with.
You like you can get out. You
No, what you mean I can get
You
out?
like you don't want to give
How
me
you gonna
love.
kick me out the car
Because
just
you
because
wasting
we
my
went on a date? How
time.
did I waste your time?
How many
We're
dates do
together.
I gotta take you
Somebody's
on
car.
to be able to get some? You got 2
15.
kids already, but you trying to act like
So?
you don't want to give it up to me.
So you think I'm just easy like that?
Man, I'm saying I've been
Look,
putting in
I'm
work.
not even trying. Okay, and you're going to.
Man, listen, you can get out.
I can get out.
Yeah,
you
can get
real
out. Get
life
out
gonna
my
make
car,
me
yes.
walk?
Because you ain't giving me nothing. Get out.
Man,
You
I'm
wasting
not
my
even.
time.
I'm
Listen,
wasting
I
your
understand,
time.
Yes, you got
Are
2
you
kids.
serious?
You don't want to give me none, man.
I don't have to.
All right, you get out.
You really gonna make me walk home?
Bye. Get out.
No.
Okay.
He's rude. Oh my God, he's
Ladies,
rude.
real quick.
Yeah, real
He's
quick, get your take
rude.
on that.
What's your reaction and whose fault is it he waited for 10 dates and not smashing?
She can walk.
Let's go here.
That's right.
She can fucking walk. 10 dates,
Yeah.
bitch. You got me fucked up. 2 kids, 2.
Okay, and whose fault is it that he's waiting for 10 dates?
I mean, it's his fault for real, to be honest with you. I mean, she got 2 fucking kids.
Okay. What about you?
His fault
Why?
because he shouldn't have stayed for that long.
Right.
For you?
What did I say? I tell my guy friends 3 dates.
That was 10.
That was 10. You done. You're dumb.
Is he justified for kicking her out the car though? Is he justified for that?
No, he's an idiot. He should have just never taken her out for the first place. There has to be a certain level of decorum or responsibility as you know when someone's about you and when they're not. If you don't know, then stop dating.
Okay.
So I think it's his fault for staying that long, but I don't think his reaction was wrong either.
Why?
Just because he's clearly upset, like he didn't want to wait that long, but it's your fault for waiting that long. Also,
So what if that was you though? and he was gonna kick you out.
I mean, I would probably be upset, but I don't think I don't like to go back and forth. So I'd probably just get out of the car.
Okay.
And Uber.
Same.
What about you?
Yeah, it is his fault. He should have been more forward with what he would have wanted. If you're going on a bunch of dates and she's giving you the same answer, you should have put 2 and 2 together.
Okay. And for you?
You know, everybody do what you want to do. I think what he do with the girls is rude. If you said what the girl do with you, just say I don't want to hang out with you. It takes a long time with me. Don't need to do that, you know. And the girls don't need to stay all the time with the guys and say, oh, no. Take your things and go out, you know. Everybody to do that. You don't have to stay in the time fighting with another people if another people don't like the way you do the thing with you, you know.
So just leave if it's
Just leave, you
Okay.
know. Don't fight for that.
for you.
I'll
Is
say
he right?
both
Both?
was wrong
Why?
because I feel like she should have told him her intentions before all those dates.
Who do you think is more responsible? If you had to pick one.
The gender. Her or him.
I'll say her.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why her?
Because if you knew you wasn't gonna give him, then why keep going on dates with him?
Mm-hmm.
Period.
That part.
Okay.
I feel like you're just wasting their time.
That part.
So you think it's her fault?
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
So do you think that he acted appropriately?
He could have did it differently than he did, but I can understand why he did it the way he did it. I would have been mad too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What about you? What do you think? Whose fault is it?
I agree with a lot of what you just said. I think.
So you think it's her fault?
Yeah, I think a lot of these like situations could be avoided with communication about what y'all expect.
But realistically speaking, do women want honesty?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh yeah.
It depends.
Oh yeah. I'd say that's all we
Do
need
women
this for.
reward honesty?
No.
No.
Yes.
Depending on the woman.
Depends on the honesty.
Yes.
All right, ladies, let's be honest here. If most men walked up to you and said, listen, I just want to have sex and not have anything of real consequence, would you give that guy the sex?
No.
Okay, so why do you expect men to be honest with you if they're not gonna get what they want?
I wouldn't say that like that's a necessary no. If you come up to me and you're like, I want something casual, like you want to just have sex, I don't want anything else, and I'm down for that, then I'm down for that.
I think
Realistically speaking,
keyword is down for.
when are you going to be down for that?
If I'm single and I don't want a relationship,
Most women are not going to be down for that most of the time. Like what you're talking about is one short, obscure time. If he catches you on the right day at the right time, when you're in heat,
The right vibe.
at the right vibe, at the right bar, whatever. But realistically speaking, 95% of the time, when men be honest with like that, are you going to fuck them?
you're
No.
right.
I can't.
No,
you
and
know?
if I was honest with the man and I was like, I'm gonna wait for as long as I want to, could be 10 days, could be 20. Are you gonna take me out?
Probably no if they want to have sex.
Yeah, so honesty's not rewarded on either end, is it?
Well,
But actually, you
Here's-
said
go ahead.
you save him time because if he wants just sex, he won't stay.
Yeah.
Versus in the hope of having sex, he's gonna stay.
Women still benefit when they get taken out on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
but
still get
that's-
attention. They still get a date. They still get a validation. Like a lot of times, guys, I would argue like guys take L's most of the time when they take girls on dates
Yeah.
because they don't close. And if you don't close, then it's a L because you wasted your time and your money hanging out with a girl because most girls expect you to pay for dates. Are there girls that will be like, oh, let's go 50-50? Yeah, that's fine. But your chance of smashing go down because yeah. See, look, some of the girls are laughing here. So I mean, yeah. So you think it's a girl's fault?
A little
You have to
bit,
pick
yeah,
one?
yeah. Because I'd say, as a woman with intuition, you probably have picked up at that point what his intentions are, and I think you're right. For men, it's a lot harder for them to understand. Like, is this going to be the date? Is this going to be the date?
Do you think his reaction was appropriate?
I mean, I think he could have handled it a little bit better, but I don't blame him.
Yeah.
He had an emotional reaction. He's just a man. He can't handle it.
He's just a man. He's just a man. He's a dick suck.
Yeah,
So-
dick suck. Suck his dick, man.
So we're
Yeah,
gonna
sloppy,
give
sloppy.
the full answer on Rumble. Or you want to give it now?
Well, did anyone else? Okay, so you think? What do you think about his? Did we get everyone's
They're
response
both
to the
trash,
reaction?
bro.
Yeah.
Both
Okay.
of the women are trash.
Well, what do we got here? We got guys. Can you start shifting over to Rumble? We'll go here to Rumble here in a second. I'll give you guys my take on it.
So
should we make? Go ahead. You were gonna say something?
No, I was just gonna say. So for the most part, I can understand this video because most guys get frustrated if they don't get laid, 100%. However, it's the guy's fault because he stayed in this scenario. But ultimately speaking, if the woman was upfront about her intentions, would he stay? Maybe not. So it is a two-part process, but I would say the guy has to say, you know what? If I want this, I'm not going to allow it. But women, they offer hope that it may happen at some point, and then the guy stays.
And
so
that makes it more. That's the only part where like my sisters in the world and manosphere stuff is that's the only thing that has put me on this side more. Sorry, that's the only thing that's put me on this side more than the other side is the fact that as a woman, I know how women are. I know how I am. That's the key word that I say earlier. Is like I don't date men that I don't like. And that's a big problem that I see with women today is they date men they don't like. Why? Means of survival, means of the bag, means of the yacht, means of the whatever. And it's my mom's I'm Mexican and Argentine. I'm a full-on first generation. And both my parents were
Did you date men that you didn't like when you were younger though?
No.
Never cap, bro.
I'm not capping. Not everybody's low class and has to date to get up. I actually had parents that loved me. I had the financial status. I had the economical
So
part.
you never went out with a
both.
guy and just got like a free dinner or
No.
sat in a section with guys that you didn't necessarily like at a club.
No. So I'm from LA. You can look at my Instagram. All my guy friends, they're promoters, they're workers, they have their marketing agencies. We all went out and rode out together. I would give them advice on these hoes, but like the problem is as a woman being on here's the thing. You're coming at me. I get it from both sides. I get the women telling me I'm a pick me. I get the men telling me I'm all this and I'm using men and I got the golden ticket. F everybody. The reality is life is what you make of it. If you treat yourself good, you will find good. If you treat yourself like crap and you lower your standards and you
Do you
use
think your
people
guy
for
friends
money,
wanted to have sex with you?
100%. And you use people
So
for money.
that's what I'm trying to say. You hung out with guys that you didn't like that.
And I told them, I don't like you like that. It will never happen. You will never get in between these legs. It will never happen. If you want to be friends,
So you hung out with guys you didn't like with.
if you want to be friends, we can be friends. When we go out, we split the dinner. When we go out to eat, we split the bill. Like it is what it is. And there's a certain
contradictions.
and there's not a contradiction. Those are my male friends. I will never sleep with any of my male
You quite
friends.
literally said a second ago, don't go out with guys that you don't like.
She's not going out with them.
I'm not
She's
going out
hanging
with them. I'm hanging out with
It's the
them the
same
way
thing.
that.
No,
No, it's not.
Are we going out right now? Are we dating? Because we're in the same
If
room.
I go out with her, I'm splitting the bill with her. If I go out with my guy friend, I'm
We're not on a
splitting the
date.
bill with the guy friend. I'm not having the guy friend pay for me. He's not saving me. He's not picking up the bill. He's not fixing my house. He's not fixing my coochie. He's not fixing anything. That is a friend.
So
Because-
question:
yeah.
Do you fuck every guy you meet on the first date?
Absolutely not. No.
Second date?
Third.
A month.
So you went out with guys you didn't like that then.
No. I like them, but then they would do something that I didn't like, and I was like, ooh, I can't. I can't. So like, okay, for example, right? You want a specific to understand. If I go out with a man and I like him and it seems to be good, but on that second date, he doesn't call me to make sure I got home okay. He doesn't open the door. He's not doing all these meticulous things that I'm paying attention to because I'm sober and I'm not drinking on the date and I'm not ordering expensive meals either to be considerate of him. I have to see what he's bringing to the table. Otherwise, a marriage will not work. If I'm putting more in a marriage than the man is putting in, then it's not going to work. And you can see that on the first date. And if you're taking out a woman, she doesn't say thank you for paying a full course meal. She doesn't say thank you for opening the door. She doesn't say thank you for any of the things that you're doing for her. Don't date her. If a man is dating you and he's not doing those things, then don't date him. It's very simple. 1 + 1 = 2. It's everything else is complicated. There's higher class, there's lower class. Lower class will accept more. Higher class will not accept more. That's it. That's the way I see it, at least. That's my opinion.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, bitch.
I mean, I think you've definitely, like, I get it that you're trying to, no, I don't use guys or whatever, but you've definitely fucked a couple bad boys in your time, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
you
come
have.
on, man.
Bad boys?
Yeah,
I have.
yeah,
100% you have.
What do
You
mean?
wouldn't be 32 and single if you didn't.
Yeah.
Like, come
What does
on,
that
man.
mean?
Botox.
Wait, what does bad boys mean?
Look, man, I gotta call out look, man.
What does bad boys
Go
mean?
on Rumble. Just go on Rumble. This is just crazy.
All right.
Just go on Rumble,
Rumble,
guys.
guys.
Rumble.com/Freshandfit.
Oh, it's gonna get real.
No, I'll give my take on this situation and then the other thing. Are we on Rumble yet? Come on over, guys.